mechanical man. I am a mechanical man.
Let's get back to equal justice.
Increase fear and suspicion.
Repeat.
Let's get back to equal justice.
Repeat.
Let's get back to equal justice.
Increase fear and suspicion.
Repeat.
Increase fear and suspicion.
Just do it up.
Every encounter is going to be much more difficult. Repeat. Every encounter is going to be much more difficult. Repeat.
Gentlemen, this is about combat.
Repeat.
Gentlemen, this is about combat.
Just do it up. 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 Just do it up.
We asked 100 Super viewers what stream would you like to subscribe to right this second. Stream Reunion.
I fucked up!
Hey, good morning, afternoon, and or evening, gamers, and thamers. It's Thursday. That's it. That's all I got for you. It's Thursday. It's just a statement of fact. We are here. We have made it to most of the week. I surely hope that as well as it can be done, hopefully you all are doing all right for yourselves. What's up, Petty? Congratulations on first, by the way. You got a nice little medal for that to show off again. Good stuff. Beat my bot in. You barely made that though. I was actually ready. I'm like, Petty's definitely gonna be in. I'm starting right on time today. And as a result, Petty's gonna be here right before the bot happens. And I called it. I called it in my head and it worked out perfectly. I'm very proud of myself for calling that out. I was so ready. And yo, what up, Corndan? You got in, loser? Good. Excellent. I'm gonna show you the world, so you better get ready and hopefully you brought some snacks. We're gonna be going pretty far. Not sure how our car is getting around the whole world thing, but that's a lore problem for later. The lore problem for now is that it's really weird that in Adventure 2, when he had won the Cruis'n Emeralds, he was able to pull it off anyways, able to do the cruising control, but it doesn't really explain how by comparison. Like, is there a different power set in there or something like that? Does it come to him automatically? Or is it something that he has to do manually? We're not really sure. Family's asking the really hard questions out here. But yo, otherwise, good to see you, Thammy. Hopefully things are going all right. It's a little bit quieter of a song pack for some reason. I'm gonna turn it just a smidge more. There we go. Not much more, but just a little bit more. Sweet. And yo, Incident, thank you for the 10 days subscription. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much. There we go. I'm like, I have like that air stuck in the back of the throat thing going on there. And I'm like, let me get that out before I open my gob again. Before I put that out into the world there. But I appreciate the continued support. Thank you so much. It is good to see you, my friend. And yo, what's up, Puzzle Incident? No. It is Thursday. I regret to inform you, it is Thursday. Here you are. There's nothing you can do about it. Wednesday's time is over. Now we have to have. We have Tuesday Mystery. We have Puzzle Wednesday. We need some sort of Thursday-based activity of some sort now. We don't have our Thursday person quite yet. We never made them. Yet. Who wants to be Thursday? You're doing a deep dive, and I said no. This is like Miss Midnight. Yeah, I made it 2 seconds before the bots. Midnight, a perfect time for relaxing, enjoying the high moon, and oh shit, Ryuta's alive. Gotta go beat his bot so I can get a cool medal. One day I'll be able to set up a bot that automatically awards someone the personal best emote whenever they beat my bot in, if they're the first name in and they're not stream elements, that I can give them the first medal trophy every single time. So I don't have to do it manually. But I think it has something special if I do it manually myself, because it's like, look, I'm watching you. You took the time to get here on time and beat my robot in. I think you absolutely deserve a medal personally provided by my hand, as much as it's my hand, I suppose. Is it shining, shimmering, splendid? You know, it's there. You know, it's there. It's all right. It's all right. That starts with an S, right? That works. Really close. Who are you? I'm New Age Ryudo. I'm Responsibility Ryudo. They are trying a new marketing thing over at my company there, and they're trying to see if they could sell more Ryudos by putting him in different clothes and everything like that, and trying to put him out into the world and seeing which markets really starts to pick up the new responsible Ryudos. So this is just more of a market test. You're one of the best test markets for Ryudos in general. So we're testing here out first before we can see if we can roll it out into like a grander scale or not, and then we're able to get feedback from the local market as a result of that. So we'll see how it turns out, and if it doesn't really work out, we'll go back to nipple showing Ryudo. So please wait warmly while we test out a few things here. But yo, good to see you, Jim Poo. I'm glad you're asking the hard questions here. Hey, yo, Fizz, good to see you as well. I kind of know what's going on today, but I hope that you all are doing as best as you possibly can. So, but at the very least, I am happy to see you here, and hopefully we can play some video games, and maybe seeing the entire world will bring either some relaxation and or insane comedy, because I will not be able to drive the world very good to everyone today. Thursday is a fact. You should play the game with Binky from Authors. You know, there's to be facts and opinions. Maybe I could continue to lie on the internet, thereby affiliating me with Arthur in some way, shape, or form, but in a completely different meme-tastic manner. How about that? How about that? Excuse you. Is there a Thursday runner of some sort? Tuesday Night Wednesday, there's Puzzle Wednesday, there's Tuesday Night Mystery. I don't think there's a Thursday Night Xrd or something like that. Thursday evening Xrd. we need some sort. We need like Neo Geo Thursday actually, or Neo Turf Thursday. Oh, Turf Thursday, yo. All right, actually that would cook. That would actually cook. Yeah, same for Buddha's Roadshow. I mean, look, Fizz, the market is completely untapped. You can be the first one to start activating the Thirsty Thursday. And just every Thursday, this is the only time that Fizz streams. Thursday, around 4 or 5 p.m., gets in the car, drives another Hooters road trip once again. Then the stream ends. That's it. That's all Fizz does. We really outlived Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan. It cannot be a bad day. To that degree, yes, we all outlived the Hulkamania Resistania. Lied to me about showing the world. I mean, he could show you the world too. It's not only one guy's game. Guys always be lying anyway. So they can impress their sweetie pies, saying they can do all sorts of shit when we can't. Saying shit like, I'll do the dishes, I'll cook, without actually backing up their game. Well, now it's time. It's time for me to shine. I'm gonna show you the world, Corn Dan, because you're my sweetie pie. You might be filled with corn, but you're still sweet to me, baby boo. It had to be halted at the Visa complaint. Yeah, fuck Visa MasterCard systems out there fucking shit up, or continuing to fuck shit up, because they've done this before historically, and now they're back at it again. So hopefully you all have done your calls and or emails or whatnot today. Annoy the fuck out of them, because allegedly 1,000 people is all it took for them to say anything or do anything to shut down some majorly used sites and platforms from doing what they were doing. We can gather a lot more than 1,000. We can be a lot more annoying if that's all it takes. So fuck them up, fams. Yeah, it's an Arcade Pit hat. I've submitted things to that show. It's true. I've seen the name El Fammy on the Arcade Pit show, and I point at the screen like, oh shit, that's an El Fammy banger right there. I know that one. I have not been on Arcade Pit for a while, actually. When's the last time I was on Arcade Pit? February? I think February this year. I have not been on for a bit. I have to reconsider. Well, I guess part of it is because I was streaming on Sundays for so long. I'm just like, the last thing I want to do is like be up for Arcade Pit 2. I was like, oh god, that would make it for such a long day when I'm already streaming a bonus day on top of everything else going on. I don't think I have the juices to be able to also do an Arcade Pit. But now that there's no commissions in the board or anything like that until October, I guess I do have some time now. So I might time for an Arcade Pit. I might talk to a few people. Yeah, great Steam game for road trip game. Look up Keep Driving. I have Keep Driving. I do have Keep Driving, though. That is on the list. As we get into more Saturdays that are made available specifically for road trips, because I know I've been going back and forth and doing, like, streams with other folks and stuff like that, I think that'll be a good, very Saturday-based game. Because I have to pick, like, 2 or 3 Steam games I want to do. Desert Bus is pretty much a lock for sure. I'm going to do Desert Bus at some point. But I think Keep Driving is going to be on there as well as the one you sent me over. But some of the really long ones I want to do. And I have a really dumb idea I want to do next week as well for Thursday. Which I hope it doesn't take me more than like 3 hours to do it. But it's a really dumb idea to like, yeah, that's technically a road trip. Actually, I'm going to turn this into a road trip. So we'll see how that goes. And I'm sure I'll have like some sort of like bonus-ish stream of like doing Oregon Trail, which is just chatting basically the entire time. But thank you, Kefka. Appreciate it. Also, good to see you. Always is. And I hope that you're doing okay today. Yeah, I did play DOA beach volleyball because the GameStop wouldn't touch it. The fools, the buffoons. They didn't realize that game was going to be worth thousands of dollars after you purchase all the DLC. Guess that makes the Xbox worth thousands of dollars more than anything else, if anything, so. So then there is that. But, I mean, okay, Thirsty Thursday. If that's how you want to do it, Fizz, that's how you can do it. Do some DOA beach volleyball every Thursday, play it for like 3 hours, and like, all right, see you next week, everybody. Just gotta stay consistent. For observation of my friends that watching this is a power move. All girls swim when you wash a mean dish. It turns out when you do the bare minimum of showing any level of self-responsibility for the shit of living, damn, people go crazy over that. Wow, whoa. Wait, you're telling me that you know how to feed yourself without ordering out every night and you might be okay at it? Whoa. You mean that if I also make something and then you actually take your half and clean up the dishes afterwards, that you do that? You just do that without me having to ask you? Whoa! There's just far too many times in my life I have seen the guy sphere, not manosphere specifically in this case, but like guy sphere be like, I don't know what women want, and it's just like the bar is so fucking low. The bar is so low, fam. Just be responsible for yourself and then extend it a little further, and then holy shit, you will find a partner who's like, hell yeah, that's great. You actually feel responsible and an adult like. Hey yo, Alzaraf, it's good to see you. How's it going, friend? Your birthday, April 6th, and Corndan's birthday as well. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's all right, that's right. So I think I came in last second for that one. Yes, or no, Corndan came in last second for that one, which is ironic, because Corndan asked me to be on the week after, and then ended up that Corndan needed to be on the week before. That's what happened. I remember that now, yeah. And then Kefka's birthday is in 2 days. Juker's birthday is today. The opponent's birthday was 2 days ago. So this is birthday alley right now. Just like that song, Pumpkin Hill, just like, yeah, it's a birthday in the alley. He said that. I remember that. Well, happy birthday in 2 days, since there is a possibility that I will not be... No, wait, 2 days, sorry. For some reason, I have my brain is like, the day's over, so now it's Friday. No, it's currently Thursday, so I will be back on Saturday, and then I'm going to tell you happy birthday at that time. Is Death Road to Canada on that list? It is. Death Road to Canada is on that list. I watched a friend play it, 2 friends play it when they were staying over for a tournament in Colorado a few years back. And I was like, this game looks amazing. Holy shit. So, it has been on my mind. I've wanted to play it for a while. So that is also on the list. But Thursday's named after Thor, so you can play Vikings. I mean, that's also true. We can Thor Thursday. There's probably enough Thor-based media out there, though, that you could probably play that for, like, at least about 4 years and have new content every single Thursday if you do it about, 3 hours a night. Because, for one, you have to do every single Shin Megami Tensei, basically. I think from the, like, maybe second one onward, or maybe third. At least Shin Megami Tensei 3 onward has Thor in basically every game. So that's like, I don't know, like 10 JRPGs you have to go through. So that's already basically like 2 years of your life right there. Then there's the Thor movie tie-in games. There's God of War. There's Marvel's Capcom games as well. So you have Thursday Thor content for a long time, a very, very long time. you could do your Thor Thursday. You could be a Thor Thursday. Congratulations. Our racing steamrollers? Possibly, maybe. It's not impossible, honestly, Ivan. Considering the last game had, what, was it a cop car, a school bus, a Jeep, and one more silly vehicle in there. I can't remember what the last one was, unfortunately. So it's not impossible that we might get a steamroller in the next version of Cruis'n. Ivan, it's good to see you as well. Welcome to Thor Thursday, or Thirsty Thursday, or whatever Thursday that you want to make it now. We've thrown a lot of things on the market today, apparently. Today is Marketing Stream Day. We're trying all new sorts of stuff out here. Yeah, as long as you don't mean also the Thor, I guess, on pirate software. I don't know the hell anything's going on with that, honestly. I just woke up one day and people were talking about pirate software, and I'm like, that's a name I've seen like a few times in my life. Mostly on the corner of like twitch.tv saying, hey, you should watch this person, and then that's all I know. But it's like, if I don't know about them, and it seems like there's nothing to really like positively jump into, then I just will not do it. So that is what it is. I am the content. The world gave us one less racist for my birthday. Is it your birthday today as well, Ivan? Damn, there's just a lot of celebrations going on this past week. Holy shit. Well, if it is your birthday, happy birthday. That's one hell of a gift, thank you. Your gift back to the world. It's been an up and down week for you. I feel that. I absolutely feel that. To the point that I was like, I woke up on Tuesday and I was like, oh my god, I'm not all there, basically. I'm just not all here today. And I'm just like, it's been like that for like 2 weeks now, and I was like, you know what, I'm taking Friday off. If I can take Friday off this week, I'm going to take Friday off this week. So I am taking tomorrow off, but God, I feel ya. I do feel ya. And hello, Toro. Hello as well, chat, and hello, self. Everyone's getting hellos from Toro today. Good to see you, Toro. It's Toro Thursday, everybody. Everyone, it's time to celebrate Toro Thursday. Yippee! Yeah, yippee! With a ghost. Knuckles is having a great time. He's climbing around. He's like, finally, a game representing me, the echidnas. Ah, what the fuck, a ghost? Falls off the mountain immediately. Cannot glide. Dies every single time. Oh gosh. But yeah, there's also, yeah, there's, is it all the way back to the first Shin Megami Tensei? Because it's like, yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, you have MVC, which then means that Fizz has to learn a fighting game, which that by itself is probably a lot of content too. You could be Thor Thursday, and you play just games with Thor in it, and that could be your whole shtick forever. God of Thunder, I don't know what the hell that is, but that exists as well. There's a lot you could do here, actually. But yeah, there's also the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games. That's also like another 40 to 60 hour games. And there's like 3 of them, I think. So there's all those as well. At least those are good games for the most part. Not my style of game generally, but my nephew loved the fuck out of them. We all know his parents named something about Thor in Japan. Maybe it has Thors in it. I mean, it could possibly be. But there's only one way to find out, and that's when Thor Thursday takes to twitch.tv and starts streaming all the Thor games that exist out there. You could have all the Thor lore. The first 30 minutes of the stream is talk about Thor lore, and then you go into the game. I guess stop killing games. It was widely unpopular, galvanized the public, and shot the topic up in popularity. Ah. And that's probably how it got much more heavily into the limelight about stop killing games. That makes a lot of sense. I was just like, yep, yippee. Well, hey, happy birthday as well. Everyone's getting old this past week here. But to all the birthday recent havers and soon-to-be havers, congratulations on defeating the last 365 days of the past year. Damn, fuck, we know that you absolutely earned those last 365 days and kicking its ass back. So, good stuff. Keep up the good work. And happy birthdays. They locally again stop killing Gaze initiative and just continue doubling down on bad take after bad take, because when you start burying a hole and you kind of go further into it. Okay, gotcha. Got over an illness 7 weeks ago, only gave him a second worst illness. There's nothing ill about that. That's just sick negative. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you recover swiftly and or at least have some time off that you can take and rest up. Yeah, Toro Thursday, yippee! Ah, you've been out to work. Oh, it's not even paid time off. It's, you're taking a day off? Okay, cool, we ain't paying you. See you whenever you get better. And it's like, shit, shit. that Jerkalon. I never heard him before. Yeah, I don't like him. Yeah, he's making a bad first impression. But also, once again, it's like, unless it's if the whole thing about him is he's showing his whole ass, and I don't know anything about him, there's not a heavy reason for me to dogpile on top of everything for the sake of dogpiling. If it just sounds like it's something that I was hands off with, and I should continue to be hands off with, great. I will not give him more attention because that's probably the last thing that he deserves, if anything else. That include the X-Men Legend tiles. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's true. I completely forgot that X-Men Legends is a different thing than the Marvel Alliance stuff. I kind of put them all into one package, basically. So I completely forgot. Yeah, you're absolutely right. This next week we got a bunch of info drops. Tuesday, so my motivation to survive is through the roof. Has there been actual like information about what's gonna be at Evo, or is it just rumor stuff, rumor type shit? But yeah, I guess Evo is next week, huh? God, I didn't even. You know what would be very funny to do? You know what would be very, very funny to do? That I cannot do it. I just cannot do it, unfortunately. But it would be very funny because the timing would work. Is if I played Desert Bus and I timed it so when we got to Las Vegas, it was at the time when Evo starts streaming on Friday. That would be amazing. That would be so good. But that would mean that I'd have to start streaming Thursday at like midnight. No, fuck that. I ain't doing it. I ain't not taking next Friday off for the sake of driving the Desert Bus up until I get to Evo. It would be very funny though. It would be very, very funny. I guess I could do it Friday night into Saturday when they start their stream. And I would probably start around like 2 a.m. or something like that. But also, oh, how far am I willing to go for a gimmick? I don't think that far, unfortunately. Beat Vikings and beach volleyball. I prefer to bring the thunder with the gals. Why can't you bring them both? I'm just saying, Thor could look real good in one of them slang things, you know? One of them banana hammocks. Doesn't he have a banana hammock outfit or something like that in the new Marvel Rivals, whatever thing that's out right now? Does he have some sort of like swimsuit that's pretty good looking? I'm only outside looking at it. I'm like, I'm pretty sure Callie was getting pretty wolf whistle over it, if I remember correctly, but I don't remember exactly, unfortunately. As much as he poked the chest about working at Blizzard, it was only a QA guy. I was hired as a Nepo baby, which found already work there. Also, this game lingered in early access for years. Also, the thing he was also probably grandstanding on, didn't even work in the first place. It's like, oh, you got in on everyone else's merits and not your own. So it's even doubled up on like, well, that's just whack. That's just whack. What up, Justin? How you doing? Glad you're peeking in. That's good. That's way fucking good. That's... Pink Kitty Rose's remotes are very, very strong. I need to up my emote game someday. Someday, I'll sit down with someone and just like go through a list of things that I want and just revamp my emotes once again. It's gonna be great. Timu Mike. You can't just say that, Internet. If you win Bonnie people and taking it, God, I hope so. I hope so. I love seeing folks who are like the most unlikely people to win matches show up to Evo and just start doing stuff. And they get on like the stage or something like that, and everyone gets to see them rock out. It's like, what was probably not that big a deal to them at that moment was like everyone else's like best moments of Evo. And it fucking rules when shit like that happens. Yo, what up, Sunfish? How you doing? Hopefully you're having a good Thursday. But that's the shit I'm waiting for. Just... some of the Golden Girls rolling up from the casino and be like, hey, what's that over there, Ethel? Looks like a video game of some sort. What the hell are these? They're like the arcade sticks I used back in Pac-Man after work when I was mid-career. And they start taking up the sticks right then and there. It's like, hell yeah, let's go. Tokon's gonna have a demo, so we'll hopefully get some gameplay footage. Oh yeah, because yeah, you are down bad for Token. Yeah, you're Token for Token. You're smoking for Token. You need your Tokon. Yeah, I'll see what footage comes out for that, and I'll see if it catches my interest enough for me to say, okay, yeah, I'll try a team game. But you know me in team games, we just don't get along. I hyper focus on one character for a reason, so that's his own beast right there. Evo's next. I'm not sure I'm just gonna feel like watching it. No, I get it. I know some people are kind of downtrodden on Evo, and the things that they still have sponsoring them. Mind you, it seems like it's at least a far cry from directly Bitcoin, so that's a step in the right direction. The survey they sent out earlier as well makes it seem like they're at least trying to move away from, I guess, most things that, or moving to more, I guess, common sponsorships, I guess is the best way to put it. So like, you know, your Nike, your foodstuffs and everything like that, and trying to move more into that. Especially with, I assume, the success that they had with that at Combo Breaker with like the Pistachio Company, Voodoo Ranger. There was one more that was like, oh wow, they also got that too. Wow. So maybe they're trying to shift in a different direction just slowly over time, but you know, Vegas ain't getting any cheaper either. Maybe they just need to move. We'll see what happens. Think there are fighting games at Evo? Nah, I don't know. I think it's just gonna be a giant, you know, slot machine tournament, and we'll just see who comes out on top of that one, because apparently that's also a thing. If there's any form of competitive score at the end of the day, someone's gonna make a competition over it, and they always will. 2XKO is gonna be there too, which that's been in a weird spot this past week. I don't know what happened there. Someone posting, wow, that super is so bad. You can't watch this. If you can watch it without laughing, you can't. And then I watched it, and I'm like, am I missing something? Let me play it with sound. Maybe put funny sounds over it. No, it's just the super. I'm like, we've seen significantly worse supers over the course of fighting games. Unless this is your first fighting game, I have seen significantly worse supers. That one's serviceable. I don't know how people are getting up in arms about this. Maybe because they expected more because they have money. I don't know. Crunch still exists. Don't know what to tell you. Crunch will always exist no matter how much money you have, no matter how long the game takes to make. It's just going to happen. So I was like, whatever. Yeah. Weird to me, but all right. All right. But yeah, there's a perpetual closed beta incoming, which I'm like, I might try looking into that, see if I want to do that, and finally put some time into it. I have not played any 2XKO. I've just watched other people play it. So maybe I'll reach out to a few friends and see if they're able to do anything there. But yeah, so the Common Breaker CEO and the Fun and Game event by me downscaled to a small game store and rescheduled a period of time, so I was not able to make it out. Yo, that sucks. I understand, though. I want to make it to more local stuff out here, but it's on Saturdays. And unfortunately, my wife works on Saturdays, and by the time she gets back, most of the event is already done, because I have to drive an hour to get there, on top of everything else. So I don't get to go to them very often. When they're on Sunday, but the Sunday ones that we did have that were local to me, I'm like, I can make those. And then they just stopped doing them when I started picking up unis. I'm like, great, wonderful. But there's a lot going on this year. Absolutely, Alzaf. Completely and utterly, there's a lot going on this year. Recurring thing in comments where the Punisher has a Speedo with a giant skull over his Johnson. Well, I was getting head in more ways than one, I guess. So, you're in your Speedo. Are you just happy to see me? Either way, you're in for a pounding. And you're going to be feeling shocks through your body. See? You can be Thor Thursday, Fizz. Petition thanks in and well over to EO high up smoking up support. So it brought notoriety to it, and everyone was like, wait, this exists? Oh shit. Well, time to get behind this and say fuck that guy. But I gotcha. But yeah, I'm having an alright Thursday. I'm having an okay Thursday. Definitely a little too much time on social media, and once again, important stuff to know, but I think I've just kind of hit a tipping point today, so I was like, I need to close social media for like the better part of the rest of the day, and hopefully my brain juices will recover with a day off tomorrow, where a good part about me taking a day off tomorrow but making it last second means that I didn't plan to do anything. So it gives me the opportunity to just kind of say, okay, I'm taking the day off. I have nothing planned. I'm not expected to do anything. I'm not trying to get anything done. I get to choose the day for myself. And if I wake up and for some reason I don't feel like getting out of bed, cool. My Switch is right next to me. I'll just lay in bed for a few hours. This is just a day for me to just sign off mentally, not have anything to do, and just do me. So today is a little bit rougher mentally, but tomorrow is going to be just me restoring the brain juices. So hopefully things will go good there. Especially with me going back to Evo now, I haven't been since 2019. Yeah, because I went in 2022 when they first did their offline one, before I moved. So, you know, I haven't gone back yet because, you know, my desire for fighting games has died out in a major way. It's coming back. It's coming back in, like, it's very specific style, though. So, you know, I'd be willing to go to Evo again, but the problem with going to Evo now isn't like, oh, I can go to Evo, hang out for a little bit, and I go do Vegas like I usually do. It's, I had to travel across the country and stay there and everything like that. It's not just like a short plane trip over anymore. It's, I had to plan out my entire week around going to Evo now. So I was like, whatever. So I'll probably tune in for a little bit of XR, a little bit of Plus R, maybe a Tekken 8. I imagine I'll watch a little bit of that, and Street Fighter 6, a smidge. But beyond that, I probably won't end up watching a lot, knowing me. Whenever's on Sunday, I might just sit down and watch some of the top 8 stuff, or they went back to top 8. Yeah. So watch a little bit of that and call it. I really want to get back into watching more Smash tournaments, though. I watched a Smash tournament a few weeks ago. It's like, damn, I have missed watching Smash tournaments. Holy shit, it's so good. I love Smash. Give me Fexel 3.0 or I sleep. You might be sleeping. I'm sorry. I did see Fexel in the arcade, though, past weekend or so. Like, I looked over to, like, the fighting game area, which I don't look over there very often. But I looked over like, oh, shit, that's Fexel right there. What the hell? Damn, I done forgot about the game. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, it still looks fun, and I still didn't put the time into it, but it's there. It exists, at least. I hope you get Fexel 3.0. That said, I hope I'm wrong, so you can come back at me and laugh in my face, and I will be just as joyed for you to get Fexel 3.0. I'll be overjoyed that you get that shit. That'll rule. Yeah, kind of working to boot. Yeah. Which is good. It's good, because they need someone who's very reliable, willing to be there, and willing to put their whole energy into doing the event, because Evo's probably not an easy event to run. It might be the biggest, but I'm sure it's not the smoothest due to the sheer numbers the event has. So they need someone like you there, specifically you, who has been around the block so many times, is really willing, well, maybe not willing, but is ready and able to deal with any bullshit that comes your way. So I'm glad that they have you on their side. I think that is an amazing addition to the team. Outside looking in. It's not that available for a weekend before participating to 8th of forever. Vegas Exchange Hour. There should be a lot of fees and that too. Well, I can get that view. Yeah, I'm right there with Vincent. I'm like, yeah, I can get that view. I can get that view. No, that's a fair point. Yeah, if we want to treat it as art, sometimes art is fleeting. Not everything can be perfectly framed. That's not the word I was looking for, but it gets my energy across, I guess. It gets across. I need one of those days. I feel you on that. Especially after your past week. You really need one of those days, and I hope that you're able to take one of those days. I really hope you are, because, damn, a lot has also been dropped into your lap. Those mad expensive for my budget these days. Yeah, also Evo Evo used to be doable for me, just because I was close enough. So the flight was, like, never more than like $120. It was always cheap for me to get to Evo. And it wasn't long for me to get to Evo. You know, plane went up, plane basically went down. It was like, from Colorado. It was like nothing. It was freaking nothing. So all my budget were basically going to get in the hotel room, but that was easy because I took out half the cost, basically, of getting to Evo. And then, I was doing pretty good around that time career-wise, too. So it's like, cool, this is all working out very well cost-effective-wise. But now, the price for registration has jumped a bunch. I have to go a lot further. Las Vegas is not pulling any punches on cost of being there. And I was like, I don't think I can do it, because I like going for the sake of Vegas. I like going to Vegas first, Evo second. Some people like to go to Evo first and don't care about Vegas, but I care about Vegas. I like being and doing Vegas. I like eating the food out there. I like going out to the different bars and cocktails that they have available out there. I like partying with friends. I like doing that while I'm in Vegas. Don't like gambling, whatever. I don't care about gambling, but if I can't enjoy that in Vegas, then I don't even want to go. If I can't get enough budget to actually just hang out in Vegas, I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there in the first place. But yeah, it's like I could probably still go to Vegas while Evo is happening and just say, hey, whenever you're all done with Evo, come hang out or whatever. But the other half of it this year is that I'm also going to Las Vegas for my step family stuff. So I'm going to be out there anyway. So that part's already like, well, whatever then at that point. Thoughts on Hawaii food? I mean, I've had a very limited scope of Hawaiian food, mostly through whatever restaurants I can find in the US side of things. But I would say about 95% of it has been fantastic, and I enjoy a lot for what little I can get. That said, ironically, you know, I know what I would call at least, or the most common thing I find is the Loco Moco. And I'm a lesser fan of Loco Moco as a thing. I'm like, it's fine. It's just not my type of thing I really like to eat. But like everything else I get from like Hawaiian restaurants and their menu, I'm like, I love everything else though. I feel like I shouldn't like the macaroni salad. It feels like that's the kind of thing that my body would reject and wouldn't want. But every time I get it, I'm like, damn, no, this shit rules. I like it. It just hits something in there. So yeah, that Marvel game, yes. I'm very curious as well, Blackjack. I do want to see some gameplay footage. I want to see some people come back with some knowledge about the game and just say, here's what I like, don't like, and get some, you know, hands on the game and see what happens. Also, what up, Blackjack? Good to see you. Is it Supernova the weekend after Evo? I don't know, actually. Is Supernova after? Well, we can find out. Supernova. 2025. August 7th through the 10th? Yeah? I guess so. I guess so. Because, yeah, let me make sure I have my dates right, because next week should be the 1st, yeah? And then the weekend after is Supernova. You're right. Or previously Super Smash Con, for anyone who might be saying, what the hell is Supernova? It's previously Super Smash Con. It was one of the biggest tournaments in Smash, but anything that's a Super Major is a big tournament, so... yeah, that's the weekend after, so... That's what I'll be doing that weekend, I guess. I think. Let me actually look up something really quickly here. What, am I doing nothing that weekend? I believe that weekend is open. Yes, it is. Okay. Actually, no, wait. Supernova's in Virginia. No, I can't go. I can't go. I can't go. I'm like convincing myself, like, well, I could take a train or drive. I'm East Coast now. No, it's too late. It's too late. I'm sure the hotels are out, and I don't know anyone in the Smash community, unfortunately. So I can't pop in and be like, hey, who wants to let some random guy stay with you? I'm good for the money, I promise. It's just, hi, random guy here. I want to attend this event, so will someone let me stay with them? But yeah, it is the weekend after Evo. Good call on that, actually. I'm going to put that in my calendar right now so I just don't forget. Smash Supernova Tournament. There we go. Cool. I'll keep that in mind. And then a week passes, and then I will be going to Beast in the East. And that'll be a fun... I hope that'll be a fun time. It's my first time ever going to Beast in the East, but I should have a good time, I imagine. That's for everything Evo Japan related, including the premium area pass. Yeah. My tournament registration fees, where it's like, yeah, Vegas wants you to break down as much of your event as they possibly can, so that you can pay the hotel as much as you can possibly can. And Vegas sucks for hosting events sometimes. State holiday in Nevada now. It's an officially recognized event to the point that they have a key to the city type of energy on there. They realize how important it is to the city in terms of economic popularity and advancement. They can't make the hotel any cheaper. They can't make the hotel any cheaper, though. So that's out of their hands still. But the mayor of the city is at least going like, I understand that you bring thousands of people to one centralized area on the strip. That's great for our earnings. Thank you. We want to say we like you, and that's all they can do. Thank you for from you for weekend off. Don't want to do anything but exist in front of the stream. Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were actually going or not. But yeah, I think existing in front of the stream might be nice. I don't know, maybe Sunday I might see if I can get a few friends together and see if they want to watch some stuff or something like that. Or I might go to like a brewery and just post up there for like a few hours during Tekken 8 and just, you know, grab a few beers. If anyone wants to tag along, I'll bring a laptop instead. We'll just watch it in a corner of the bar and just, I don't know, that's what I used to do in Colorado. Just say, hey, we're not going to this event, right? Yeah, cool, let's all go to this brewery, hang out for a few hours, watch the event. Since breweries are usually pretty slow on Sundays as well in Colorado, they usually would give us a TV that we could just link up an HDMI into and just take one of the TVs. I don't know how cool they are about it here, but Sundays seem a lot more popular for breweries out here. But it probably helps because they don't have a big liquor culture out here, so there's nowhere else to really go, per se. Plane goes up, plane goes down. Can't explain that. We're all trying to figure out how the fuck this shit works. Running all day in the Hulkster leaving this world. Yeah. that at least seems to be the at least positive energy of the day. There's at least there's some yin and yang going on here where it's just like, yeah. The whole, you know, itch.io thing fucking does suck as a collective thing that happened, yes, but Hulkster's dead. It killed the Hulkster. That's the doohickey that killed the Hulkster. Do people run other tournaments around EVO during the week of EVO? Explain, 'cause I think I understand your question, Ibon, but I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Like, are you saying like people outside of EVO, like in their respective states or countries or whatnot, run EVOs during when EVO's happening, basically? Is that the question? For what's effectively called the EVO for Smash Bros. Yeah. It's very much like, look, EVO's not gonna host Smash. Actually, are they hosting Smash this year? I actually don't know. But it's like, EVO's not gonna host Smash Melee at minimum. So it's like, well, we'll just take our Melee energy and move it over here, and we're good to go. Just like how we're taking Susie's viewers and we're moving them over here. It's that simple. That's all you gotta do. Yo, what up, Susie? How you doing? How is my favorite internet-based liar doing today? It's great to see you. Hopefully you got to enjoy some Hi-Fi Rush. I will give you a shout out if I can. Red Mage Susie, Liar Mage Susie. There we go. All right, perfect. But how are you? How you all doing? Great to see you all. I'm sure at this point you probably all know me, but just in case, hey, name's Ryudo. I play video games on Twitch. I chat a lot. Welcome on in. Hopefully you're having a good one. You can recognize it. It means cost also goes up because it's like, oh, now it's renowned, and that means that people are willing to pay a lot to be there. Oh shit. It's a lot harder to get over to the US now, huh? All those numbers are going down, huh? Like you tell it it's something it's for a wedding. Yeah, exactly. The moment you tell someone it's for a wedding, like, so it's your special day, and you mean to make it as special as possible. That's gonna be a pretty pity, my friend. Yeah, the whole Hulk hooligan. You can't keep making up names for him. Because you're all spitting. It's not fair. You can't be that good. But yo, Chibi, it's good to see you. You hung out with his family, had some lunch, and I had a roast beef sandwich, and I'm white. That sounds like the specialty move of a roast beef sandwich. It will shut your ass down if it is delicious enough and or large enough. But I hope that you did enjoy your roast beef sandwich nonetheless there, and that your itis is also treating you well as well. But it's good to see you. A bunch of indie wrestling companies go to where Mania is held because they know wrestling fans will be there. Okay. I see what you're saying. So yes, there are events held now in the week leading up to EVO. Other tournaments also have this happen too, but I would say, yeah, the local Las Vegas scene hosts a few things before EVO does roll in for any people who want to go play usually a specific main game somewhere else and just play with the community. I would say it usually starts around Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, but usually around Wednesday, Thursday. and heavily around Thursday because people are pretty much getting in that day. So at the nighttime, since Evo hasn't started yet, they'll just host something somewhere or other events around that time, stuff like that. I can't tell you what it has moved on to, but the one time that I did go, it was for a Guilty Gear XR tournament that was at their GameStop that they had in Las Vegas. And it was a good time. We went out super late at night, like around like 2 a.m. and got some ramen that was pretty good. Tried out a Japanese beer that was pretty mediocre. But they were all hype about it. I was like, yeah, that's pretty good. In my brain, like, this is actually proper use of the word mid. But I'm not gonna ruin it for them. I'm not gonna be asshole beer guy from Colorado this time. But I would say no one goes out of their way to run an event around Evo location-wise and timing-wise, but the locals will run their own events. And usually there's some local there who can run something. Last year, or 2 years ago, I think it was, when the last time I went, which I think was 2 years ago, or maybe 3 years ago, I don't remember. One of the locals did a Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Summit. So they mostly went to some guy's house and stayed there the entire weekend for the most part, but a few of them going to Evo and playing at Evo. So that was his own beast of a thing that they decided to do. It was a good sandwich, and the fries were, oh my god, yeah, the fries are really good. I can forgive anything. I can forgive anything if the fries are good. If the starch is delicious, that's all I want. A side tournament, but it's not main stage. I mean, Evo will also host a bunch of side tournaments as well at Evo. But I assume that IBOM means like outside of Evo. Yeah, Nintendo's never gonna let Smash back in that Evo, which fucking sucks. Because I got everything I wanted in one area. But now CEO has me everything I want in one area. Including rhythm games. So I'm eating good. It's like a storm is hitting right now. Oh, I'm hoping I keep power. Yeah, please stay safe as much as you can, Susie. Do not let the storm overtake you. Yo, out the door and like, I am the storm. And that'll make the storm run away. And then the 10th anniversary article that exposes biggest racist that's what we call an investment. We call it an investment. Used to be your favorite internet-based life. It's true. And then Susie just one-upped you today. Free, easily, no problem. In fact, the victory came to her front door like a storm and just handed over the medal to Susie. I'm sorry, Toast. You're just gonna be number 2 now. How's San Francisco Rush? Baffling, confusing. I don't get it. I don't know what the game wants from me. I don't get the fuck's going on. That is one of the most confusing racing games, but maybe also games I played in a while. I don't know what the fuck the game wants from me. Hey, go up this giant, big-ass ramp over here, but don't go too fast, because you're going to hit the roof of that thing. Oh, okay, fine. I'm in the back alley somewhere of San Francisco. Yeah, okay. Keep driving along this cool grassy knoll. Okay, sure. Also, there's the San Francisco Spike Pit. The what? How do I get over the San Francisco Spike Pit? There's no ramps. There's no, like, wall riding. I don't know what the fuck they want me to do with the San Francisco Spike Pit, but it's there. It exists. Yes, I like this little N64 racing things you have to go bring back memories. Yeah, I kind of want to stick with the N64 a little bit because it has a lot of games that fit into the, I don't know, vibes driving road trip-esque gaming space that I'm looking for right now. So it has been fun for me to revisit the N64 because I have not done many N64 games on this stream either. So this is actually because that's actually a system I've spent a good amount of time with, but I did miss a lot of stuff on it. So this is kind of like opening up a little bit for me because that's when I made the shift to PlayStation 1. So it's a lot of fun for me too in a weird, like, it has a nostalgia feeling, but it doesn't have the actual nostalgia, like, as one I truly experienced. Like, I played Cruis'n USA. Like, when I started playing that one, everything came back to me. Cruis'n World, never touched it. Never played it. Not even in arcades. No, I played it in arcades, actually. Or maybe it was Exotica. Either way. So it's been kind of fun for me, too. A couple days when we lost Ozzy, I found out from a bunch of boats about how cool and influential he was when I found out, so John Boy's tweet going like, Hollywood Hulk Hogan is, and then he is once again. John Boys cannot stay winning like this. It's fucked up. What up, Ziggle? Good to see you. Hey, yo, Elfweir, how you doing? Good to see you as well. You know, also just take it whole down with them. Yeah. When the recording of we got out and before continued. Yep. The biggest racist tirade that came out at that point. So it's like, yep, we call that an investment. We need San Francisco Rush because my friend recommended it because it's cool because the cars explode. That's true. The cars do explode. They're very good at exploding. Whether you want them to explode or not, that's a completely different question. But they do explode. The cars drive like shit the entire time too. What's going on screen? Foam stars. I don't know what foam stars are at all. Actually, I have no idea what that. Rush Uber is real, including catching it. It's like that's just how you live in San Francisco. Your car goes up a slight hill, and then it goes down the slight hill, and then it just goes. But when the hill starts going like this, your car starts going like this, and takes flight. Does this provide any unique gameplay systems? No. But you're gonna hit that wall down there and explode. For the game, besides the name entry song, yeah, the name entry song is pretty ballin' as well. San Francisco Spike Pit. I mean, that's probably true. You know, most people have a mosh pit. San Francisco has a spike pit. They're both equally as dangerous, but in completely different directions. So I've never been to San Francisco. I have to see the Russia's accurate depiction. You know, all things considered, there, Severhead, it does look like San Francisco in its own right. Like if I look at that. I'm like, that is a very cartoonification of San Francisco, because I've been a number of times. Those hills are actually that, like, steep. Their hills are fucking steep. They're crazy steep. They're wildly steep. So it's like, if your car, for some reason, didn't apply the rules of gravity, or I should say, applied it at, like, a 0.15 rate, then, yeah, that's what San Francisco would do to you. It is very. So you know what? As far as I'm concerned, that's San Francisco. That's real. You're probably right, Severhead. That has to be accurate. How you doing, Severhead? Hopefully you're having a good one. Except a vision of life in San Francisco as well. I mean, what? We got like, you know, we only got so many years until that happens. We got some time there. Yeah, like 23 more years or so. So we're almost there. Ah, my foot cramped. That felt painful. Oh god. So yeah, we're gonna see the future at some point here. I will play another San Francisco Rush. I might play 2 more San Francisco Rushes. We'll see what happens there. But I will definitely check it out. It was actually a Dev concert. Coastal. Okay. Because it was of parking conditions. But it is an accurate depiction of the USA. You simply start in Arizona, near Death Valley. Or it's not Death Valley, it's the Grand Canyon, I think it was. And then when you drive for like another 5 to 10 minutes or so, then you're at Mount Rushmore. Yeah, US is pretty small. We're below Europe sized. Just get to Mount Rushmore using one funny trick. Rocket Cousin and Waymos and Teslas. They probably spend less often. That's the truth of San Francisco Rush. Exploding futuristic cars. That'll never happen. Shit. How could this be? All right, I've been enjoying this music and everything like that. I dropped a bunch of frames there, but hopefully we're okay. Like, let me know. Like, are you good, buddy? You good? All right, cool. All right, let's pop over here. First time European tourists think the US is like. That part's also probably true, although. I've had a lot of friends and folks who have visited the US for like the first time be like, oh, when they say the US is actually like way big, it's like, yeah, it's massive. You've been in one state this entire time. You've driven for 8 hours or flown for 8 hours, and you're still in the USA. All right, let's start some Cruis'n World. Let's pause this for a second here. I think I changed my game audio over, but let's double check to be sure. Nope, I didn't change it over. Good job, me. Good job, me. Keeping up the good work out here. Oh, that's a launcher. I don't want the launcher. I want this. hold on. Hold on. Pause it for a second here. Why isn't it showing up? Anytime you want to show up now, buddy, I will happily change the sound over. There we go. Okay, excellent. Sweet. Now we can unpause it. Hopefully game audio is not too loud. Rumble packs. Oh shit, I need to get my rumble pack. Oh, can't hit that either.
Cruising the world. Yeah, yeah. You've got the speed. You've got the power.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Why is this jamming so hard? Oh, let me turn up that shit. Oh, it's as loud as it can get. Could be louder for y'all though. And what? No, go back. I was listening. I was listening to that. What's the worst US state to drive through? Personally, I think Kansas. Okay, hold on. Let's get to the game here. What the fuck? This is good as hell music. All right, I guess we'll cruise the world. But first, if we can turn up the sound, maybe. All right, let me turn it down for y'all now. Damn, I got the speed and the power. Fuck. But yeah, in my opinion, Kansas is the worst that I've driven through. But Nevada is a very, very close second for completely different reasons. Well, for similar reasons, but also completely different reasons. Damn, this sounds like some fucking Sonic R type music. God damn, okay. Let me work out the earliest years. It says 2032, 7 years after the second great Kanto quake. To Tokyo and too. So I thought, oh yeah, that's this year. So at least once in a while, shouting my hotel in Japan, like, sure, this like happen right now. Would suck if I lived through another historical moment that just defined the world. But Texas is pretty bad. Texas is also pretty bad, but I feel like Texas has more bits and bobs to look at the entirety of Texas, but it still sucks to drive in Texas. All right, I'm just doing automatic because I'm lazy. All right, what do we got? We got the Serpent. We got the, come on, man. We got the ATV. Just fucking kill your opponent. We got the Scarab and the Stallion and the Bonsai and the Zombie XXX. We got the Orca. We got the El Nino. We got the Rhino? I thought that said Chino, actually. The Sardine Extreme. Beautiful. The Road King. And then we're back to the Serpent. There's too many picks. I can't do a vote over this. I can't even narrow it down. All right. Can I do this? Okay, I can. All right. We're gonna random it. We're gonna random it. I hope you're ready. Yeah, this is a wild movie shows, but like, damn, it's good. Had no sin in the skin on it. Suddenly, this game got really fucking good music. All right, what do we have? The Road King. All right, here we go. The Road King is going out. Sorry, Pennsylvania was like the third worst in the country. Oh damn, I've driven a limited amount of time in Pennsylvania. Well, no, I haven't driven any in Pennsylvania, actually. I mistaken for a different state. Alright, well, let's get driving here. It's very middle of the road. I don't know how I decided either one. Yeah, what are they basing it off of? Because, like, if you base it off, like, Colorado roads, yeah. I guess that is technically middle of the road, because Colorado roads are trash. Colorado roads are awful. But that's because the weathering. And there's only so much you could do about that. Hey, honk honk, motherfucker. Beep beep, motherfucker. Yo, what up, Ratada? How you doing? The Sardine Extreme was about to catch my eye. I couldn't decide. They're all good cars. They were all good cars. All right, we're so back. Michigan's terrible for roads. I mean, I've driven a limited amount of time in Michigan, but, you know, I didn't notice anything, at least, personally. Mind you, I went from, like, the airport to the hotel I was going to, like, 40 minutes away. But Daru, is good to see you. Felicity kind of rules already. I know I've only been listening for, like, 5 minutes, but I'm kind of a fan already. Like, okay, Cruis'n USA was, like, the last real cruising game that I spent a lot of time with. I played the others in, like, arcades and stuff like that, sure. But, like, this is hitting something. This is just hitting something. This is doing something. God damn it. What? I love this guy without his shirt, but he just came out in his swimwear as well. He understood the task at hand. Oh, we got some initials to enter our name into. We didn't use the car, so we could be the sardine. Sardine. We can use the name Sardine. You're gonna murder your opponent? Oh, but the car with a gun on it was okay. Oh, okay. All right, we're going to Japan, everybody. Get ready. This is amazing because PennDOT is underfunded as fuck. Oh yeah, that would help. Actually, can I do? Oh, I can do in this game. I thought that was late for some reason. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna do some sick shit. Yeah. Yeah, that's the sick shit. And you can also do it off of the... Oh, well, I guess maybe not. You can do it off of the cars, I guess, and that's it.
Checkpoint.
Yippee! Yeah, damn, this is hitting a vibe. Like, this is hitting a real vibe out here. That was almost bad, but we're good here. Alabama, I have not driven in at all, though. While there was nothing actually wrong with Tennessee... No! That's right, I'm a semi. You have to get out of my way now. The area outside of, Memphis. Ow. Oh, yeah, you could do that too. Oh, shit, I forgot about all this. Outside Memphis was a real nightmare feel. I was like, damn, I am just stuck outside on this road. It fucking sucks. If you have to go to through Atlanta, that also sucks as well. So, you know, don't do that if you can help it. My God. 6th place. Hard luck. 3rd or better to advance. You're larger than trucks. You know, honestly, this is just survival of the fittest, Betty. Because the last game, they were smaller than the car. They were normal size. But they kept getting run over at the end of the line of every single race. So they finally decided it's time to just get better or die. So here we are. So they're gonna do it. Number of gambling. You're going to hell, billboards. Those do suck. Okay, maybe I'm just not going fast enough. May have to be in the 4th gear. Yeah. I will say, road tripping through the U.S., there was a very clear sign when I started to hit the Bible Belt. There's a very clear sign when I started hitting that Bible Belt. Because, yeah, all the "you're going to hell" billboards also paired right next to, "Hey, come out, check our freaky porn shop." It's like, damn. Yep, I'm definitely here. Definitely in the Bible Belt now. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. Okay, I was a little bit scared. Move. Honk, honk. Did someone say Memphis? Yo, what up, OG? How was the Resident Evil 4 today? Wah! Not even close. Let's go. I don't think this makes me go much faster for much longer. Stop hitting me, everyone. I'm trying to drive in my giant-ass semi-truck. Oh, I can't do that? No! No! I was like, I will simply cut the grass through here. It will work great. I was a fool. I don't know if this makes you go fast the entire time or not, but I think I am a little bit slow as a result of that. Oh my God, that sucks. I'm like, I'll just cut through the grass. Nope, that was a real fake wall. A real fake wall. I cannot believe it. Semi-year-old ass truck. All right. We need to get our green screened ass over to the finish line, but in third or better this time. And the lane, I'll fix everything for sure. Yeah, just one more lane, bro. Just one more lane. Just one more lane. And then you turn to Los Angeles, where you can basically go nowhere because everyone's trying to drive the car, and they make it a requirement for you to use a car to get anywhere worthwhile. And Atlanta going like, yeah, this is Pinnacle City building right here. We did it. We're so good. I mean, everywhere's being like that, honestly. Okay, that makes you turn a little bit faster than I want to turn, so let's go there. But yeah, Atlanta is an absolute shithole for driving through. Holy shit. How dare you? That is the least amount of distance I've covered in the longest amount of time. So I think I've told the story about how I watched the sun set one day, and that was over the course of me trying to drive 3 miles. I watched the sun set. Where did you come from? My big ass semi truck can't see over. Can I adjust my vision? Yeah, okay, maybe that'll work a little bit better. All right, just gotta keep up the good work. Not try to cut the grass this time. All right, here we go. My car only goes so fast. It's trying its best. It's trying its best. It's so slow. These main roads are at least funded by state lotto, but the side roads are dog shit. Oh, gotcha. The countryside road, cruising roads to go by. What do you mean? This is exactly like Japan, where everyone drives on the right side of the road, right? Right? There's nothing wrong with the orientation of the direction of driving. Wider not on the roads. Yeah, it's like you can't even. Oh, I didn't mean to hit quit.
Choose your car.
Okay, top speed 147, 142, 147. It sure does not feel like I'm going 147 miles per hour here, though, buddy. Yo, thank you so much for the follow. God, you got some of them good dance moves in there. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for the support. Greatly appreciate it. Follows are anonymous, but I know you've been chatting in the chat, so I greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much. That is the fastest car. What do you mean that's the fastest car? And I can't fucking get past these other cars. I had to check the stats. I had to check the stats just to make sure. It's for how I run out of ammo because my body forgot to hit the switch from the speed road to casual. Oh no, that was like fucking. I feel smash. Well, that's good because the Evo of Smash is happening in 2 weeks. So you're just preparing yourself for that. I understand. OG. Yo, Johnny, good to see you as well. More lanes. We need more lanes. Yeah, Arizona, you need your car to go anywhere. Also, everyone's ready to fucking kill you. They're driving at breakneck speeds in Arizona. Arizona's scary to drive through. God damn it. Can I just restart the race? My car does not catch up to these sucker fools out here. But yeah, everyone in Arizona is just like driving like. Wait, no, I wanted to. Unless that did I in my whole cruise? Do I have to start over? Wait, hold on, let's go back. Choose my car. Oh, I guess that ends the whole cruise. Well, thankfully.
Ready, set, go!
But yeah, I rented a car while I was out in Arizona, and I was just like appalled about how fast every fucking one was going. On roads that sometimes is, you know, a going one direction lane at certain hours of the day, but at specific other hours of the day, it suddenly means that this lane means that someone goes in the opposite direction in this lane, which means if you're out there at the wrong time and you don't know this, congratulations, you're now in oncoming traffic with people who drive hyper fast. Well, I don't know what happened in the first place. Oh, come on. This is like, maybe this would help, but I know some people don't vibe with the whole first person point of view thing, so I won't do it. All right, good job. Brother, I'm the fastest car picked! What the hell? Yeah, I will leave the lawn mowing to, or grass cutting to lawnmowers and my local weedologist. Oh, come on. Like, even the slightest turn makes my car, like, lose hella speed. Yeah! First place is so far gone. I mean, unless that happens, of course. Then in which case, yippee, yay, yippee. Come on! Oh, but that wall's real. That wall is real fake as well. Okay. Ah! God damn it. I think I can. Fastest car on the list cannot. It cannot. Fucking not. Yeah, this ain't no big rigs, unfortunately. But damn, I need all the help I can get. I need to be able to drive backwards and get infinite speed. Because damn, I cannot keep up to this. Phoenix is monument to Fancy Hubris. And every other street is named Peachtree Street. Over to the Atlantic, and they will still be stuck in traffic the same way they were before. Japan, we got the really out in the sticks for big. Oh, that's super nice, actually. Even for Smash, Big House is still going. I'm pretty sure Big House is still going for one. But for two, Supernova, or what was once known as Super Smash Con, is going. So that will be happening in 2 weeks, the week after Evo. So I'm jazzed to watch more Smash tournaments. This is something I've missed out on for quite a while. I feel like my only tactic for this game currently is that I hope that they crash into someone. And that's all I can do. That's like, I feel like that's all I can do. Just hope that they crash into someone and call it a day. Come on, hit a car. I'm gambling over here. Come on. They knocked me into that. That sucks. I mean, the dreadful acceleration definitely hurts, but it's like, when I'm going, I'm still being caught up to. It's like, hey, I'm going on a straight road. I've reached my max speed. I should be okay, right? Nope. Oh my God. Okay, when you're doing the wheelie, you cannot turn out of the wheelie, unfortunately. But I guess the dreadful acceleration is making it worse when I make any turn whatsoever. Because it also means that I lose speed there, and I can't get to my max speed whatsoever. Yeah, maybe I can't do the thing. You know what? I can't disprove it, Separate. I cannot disprove it. I might be able to do the hyperdrive by going backwards. I am in a semi. I'm going over the road in a big rig. Anything is possible here. Okay. Okay, so I think that does... That got me up to 147 for a bit there. But every time someone also touches me, I lose a ton of speed. Okay. And to stop that, I have to, like, double tap. What? Tap out of it to be able to not get hit by anything. Alright. Big rigs over the road might just suck as a car. I'm trying. He's just not able to get the speed that he needs. Get out of my way. Car that will eventually accelerate faster than me. Like, I do not think that is getting me any speed. Or at least enough speed to count as anything. Oh! Hey, there we go. All right, that's good news. That's good news for Ryudo. The Ryudo over the rigs. Okay, gonna hold that down there. Turn really tightly there. Oh, finally. Let's fucking go. This is good. Yeah, I think it's the awful acceleration. Anytime I do literally anything, suddenly everything goes down to the shitter. And that's what makes it hard. Thank you, Alzaref. I also saw someone post, I can't remember who it was, but basically posted a Royal Rumble style, like there was like 16 people in the ring type shit, but it's like Hulk Hogan versus like, I guess a bunch of black wrestlers. You can't tell at this point because they're all collectively beating on Hulk Hogan's ass. It's like when Hulk Hogan gets to hell. It's like, yeah, they're just beating him at his ass. It's like, damn, yeah, that's definitely gets next. Because it's empirically. I gotta go into every race of every car and see which one does the best work out here. On the bright side, it does seem like I can change my cars. So if this car does not cut the mustard, if you will, then I can at least change my car out for another car. And maybe some other car will do a little bit better than the road hog that I'm trying to drive right now. I don't know if I can or cannot run into those statues, but better safe than sorry. Maybe this mean sardine will be able to do it. The sardine. The sardine might be able to do it. It might be the one we're looking for. It might be the victory. It might bring us the victory that we deserve. The people want the sardine. And there ain't no canned laughter happening here. Oh god, no. Don't. Ah! Like, furthermore, I was only in 6th place that entire time. Now I'm in 8th. And now I'm perpetually in 8th. I am not going to catch up to anyone. Did I turn my difficulty up or something like that? Maybe I accidentally turned difficulty up and I'm just, like, unable. Like, I can't catch up to these cars, man. The Roadhog has nothing going for it. Yeah, that was my #1 record time, by the way. And we're not even dealing with rubber banding either, because I'm not in 1st place. I was in 6th that entire time, fighting for my goddamn life. All right, let's see if I can go ahead and
Choose your car.
choose a different car. All right, where's the sardine? Yo, what up, Super Retro? How you doing? I can pull my hog out on the road. It's the only thing I can do. Apparently. There we go, the Sardine Extreme. Maybe this is the answer to all our problems. Using the Sardine Extreme. Super Retro, hopefully you're having a good one. It is good to see you. Oh, have I been able to do that the entire time? Why is my car, like, cartoonishly small? I mean, I know it's a Sardine because it's a smaller, more compact car, but this is ridiculous! Even the sports cars are, like, huger than I am.
Checkpoint.
The zombie being the fastest. Oh, interesting. Well, we got the sardine now. Maybe this is all the magic I need. One good sardine will be more efficient than the rest. We can do it. As long as the game FAQ is not a bait, then this race will be great. It does turn somehow better. Also gets more jump flips apparently as well. And it makes a little noise. It's trying so hard. Still not catching up to first. Anywhere near. I got her flip, so I guess that's something. Can't catch up at all. Making a K-Truck's making damn, it's making a K-Truck look beefy, then that's saying a fucking lot. Alright, there we go. Yeah, just compare the times I had there. I mean, I guess I did lose some seconds, because I did 3 flips. But even then, with the 3 flips that I did, that adds 3 seconds back to time on there, and I was still like 4 seconds faster than the Roadhog. All right, we're going to Australia, where they're probably going to drive on the same side of the road, or they're just not going to have a road, because that's Australia for you. Kangaroo emu crossing. Yeah, where's 19 gay emus when I need them? This is their time to shine. Alright, there we go. I do gotta say, the moves in this game, they kind of nailing it. They kind of did it. They keep wanting to just do as many flips as possible. I guess so. 'Cause that seems to get me a fair speed boost. So I should probably keep doing that. With my little car that can. No! Get off me! Ah! Yeah! I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do a jump off the crashed car in front of me. I was a little bit worried. But it seems like we can do that, so we're good to go here. I love the little Hanna-Barbera sounds from the kangaroos. Oh, I somehow am not turning. Ah! Oh my god. Oh, brother! Brother! That sucks. Alright, let me lament my loss. As I get set played by a singular purple car that will not let me go around it. 19 gay emus. Yeah, that's what I said. 19 gay emus. Well, now it won't let me say 19 gay emus, but that is what I said. And a boing sound is sending me. It's really good. The sounds of this game are very, very funny. They're very, very funny. I like them a lot. I don't know how to time that, actually, because I got lucky the one time. I got it right once, and I'm like, didn't know I could do that. And I wasn't, my ass was not paying attention to how I did it. All right. Oh, cool. That was scary. I thought I was going to land in front of that car and immediately nose down into it. All right. Just gotta really use the flip tricks as much as possible. Get out of my way! I'm K. Actually, did I just see a shortcut there? I think I saw a shortcut there. Does this game have shortcuts? Because I don't think Cruis'n had any shortcuts whatsoever. Ah! I don't think it's gonna count. Yeah. Yeah, the game will increase. They have recently moved into 19. But they have been, unfortunately, preoccupied elsewhere. But I've been keeping count. Alright. Well, fortunately... Nope, stay on the road, buddy. Why did you turn? Why did you turn all goofy in the air like that? What do you think this is? San Francisco Rush? Oh, god damn it. Because the car behind me tapped me, it actually fucked up my ability to turn there. The gay emus will increase until, actually, it just won't stop. The gay emus will just increase at all times of the day. Things have changed. War has changed everything. I guess the emus, most specifically.
Ready?
Oh, it was weeks ago. You know what? You're absolutely right. I'm not gonna stop, though. I'm not gonna apologize, though. You better apologize. I can't if you will. I mean, that said, though, I am the world's tiniest truck. You think I'd be able to find a way through the hassle, if you will? Moral decreases, games increase. Moral increases, games increase. Oh my god. I'm stuck behind this damn car. Okay, yeah, there is a shortcut there. Or at least there's a secondary road there that might get me killed trying to take it. It might be a real fake shortcut, if anything else here. Yeah, morale stays the same. Increase. Zoom. Enhance! Cool. Cool. Thank you for crashing on the car over a hill that I could not see. That is very useful to my needs. Hold on, I'm still kind of... God damn it! I was like, kind of still in placement here. I was gonna say one lucky car crash could do it. And it did. It might have. Yeah! One lucky car crash. I feel like I am banking super hard on car crashes to win these races more than anything else. I don't feel like my racing skill has really contributed to actually winning any race so far. My little K truck is doing work though. Let's go to China. Alright, I'm gonna get out of the way of these cars then, I guess. Oh, okay. Fuck you too, buddy. Yeah, win them out. When in doubt, crash them out. That's what the kids mean nowadays. When they always say they're crashing out. They must all be playing Cruis'n World specifically. Which makes sense, you know, this is like a game of all time. So, you know, I can absolutely see it. Oh, that's not a hit. That's not a ramp. That's not considered a ramp. Okay, there's a side road over there. Oh, you could just probably go straight all the way through. Okay, so I'm gonna try to keep that in mind if I do this race again, which is very plausible I do. I was trying to get behind it in time. But my little zoomy car is doing good work out here. See, this is accurate. This is accurate. This is definitely China. Oh, there's another one there. Okay. Oh, wait. Are we doing a lap? I cannot tell, actually. Oh, come on. Buddy. Okay. What did I jump off of? I didn't even... Well, you know what? I'm not gonna complain. You know what? I'm not gonna complain. It's fine. It worked out fine. Yo, what up, doggy? How you doing? Hopefully you having a good one. God, I wish China's roads were this peaceful. Ah! Yeah, get fucked! No fucking way! I mean, not inaccurate, just very funny. Oh my god. So yeah, here's Mal. Here's Mal. Oh gosh. My friend Vespas. Oh damn. Yeah. Okay. Well, that does explain how small fucking K trucks actually are. That's a good reference point actually. It's Cruis'n World. I mean, they do. It's a real here. Rocket League exists. Why can't Cruis'n World also exist in the same zeitgeist that we have properly given to the children of the gamers today? I'm racing for my goddamn life, doggy. This game is very cruel and punishing, and my cars don't go fast enough. And I wish I could say, oh, that's skill issue. No, I'm waiting for other cars to crash. And if they crash enough, then I win. If they don't crash enough, my car just does not go fast enough. It doesn't matter if I have the max speed car or not. Well, I guess there's other cars that might be faster than the Sardine, but it's rough. I mean, that's how I feel as well. It's like, if I have to place top 3, then just let me finish top 3. My guess is probably because it was like, you know, it's just, we want to make sure that we keep the arcade code in there somewhere, so if you play other races, it works fine. All right, I might not want to do that. All right, let's go. Like, you about to go? No, they got bigger. They got bigger since the last game, Daru. This was a survival of the fittest thing. They've evolved to grow just as big as the cars now, so they can survive an head-on impact from any car that crosses this finishing line. Ow! Hey! Leave it alone. I'm shortcutting here. The majesty of Africa, but no rain. No rain here. I was lied to. Want my money back, Toto? Actually, no, you can have the money. I'll get it back from Weezer. It's okay. That's a big ass elephant. What? Was that supposed to be a shortcut or? Some of these off-road things, I'm just like, I'm not sure what feels good to take or not take, honestly. All right, you know what? This is fine. Yeah, I'm taking this. It is, yeah, this is tradition, Daru. It's goddamn tradition to stand in front of the cars, racing at 140 miles per hour, to stand cheering with literally less than zero armor, and get your buns run over, your bare buns run over. It's just the way things are in Cruis'n. All right, Egypt. Wait, we're going back to easy. He said every time you wait, so you really cruising? That's right. But Italy does have a proud tiny car history. Oh, today I learned. Most guys don't know much about cars in general. If you couldn't tell by the area you were in right now, I hope that you listen to the music and get a vibe of where we might be. We could be anywhere. Mind you, it's still, music's still kind of kicking ass. Extreme, well, I guess it's not really Orientalism going on necessarily, but you know. Extreme, the US decides what the rest of the world sounds like. Okay, buddy, thank you for that. Thank you for fucking me up. You were on the road, everything was going fine. You just kind of got under my wheels of my very tiny car. So, you know, thank you for nothing. Get bent, asshole. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm just gonna... Oh, God, I turned too soon. Or I turned too much faster than I was expecting. I gotta say, these stages are fun to drive through, though. I will give credit where credit's due. Oh, no, we're just in Chicago, aren't we? Oh, God. This is just the Chicago all over again. No! Yes! Get fucked, asshole! I'm starting to realize where all my road rage actually is. And it's all in driving games, apparently. Me driving? Huh, that person almost hit me in the opposite direction going 70 miles per hour. Well, I didn't die. Me driving this game. Yeah, get fucked, asshole. I hope you die on the street. I hope your hair catches on fire and falls out at the same time, thereby burning the rest of your clothes. Oh, gosh. Hey, checking this on. They are. It rules. They were in Persona 5 pass. That's right. I went in there. I rescued a small red-headed child from whatever dangers might be happening, and then we cruised off into the sunset. I brought her back home, and now she can go to school. She's good to go. Working on TV, very stuff about this father detective Steve. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I do not have second car. Oh, well, I do have second-hand car knowledge, as in I asked Google, what the fuck's wrong with my car? And Google gives me 15 different answers, and I say, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and I go to a mechanic. Yeah, what up, Shy Kid? How you doing? Yeah, yo, that's great. I almost died. Damn, that's wild. That's wild. Anyways, but how you doing? It's good to see you, friend. Yeah, Cairo, Illinois.
Ready?
All right.
Set, go.
I do not know how to get the boost start in this game. I'm trying all different things now. All right. What? There's a mega roll? Ow. Ah, God, the roads here are terrible. You know, it's wild. We're not even playing San Francisco right now, and yet we're rushing. All right, let's see if I can maybe get a ramp off this car here. No, it's a little bit too far away. Okay, it's cool. Get back here, you. Let me rummage off of you for a little bit of extra speed. I am blocking the hell out of this car. I can't let it get ahead. I'm in fourth somehow. I shouldn't have done that. Oh wait, that was Caramba! Ah! Ah! Why is that one real? Yeah, that's Chicago. Now we've gone out of Chicago. This is Iowa. This is Iowa. You can tell by the historic farm buildings here. Okay. Well, not in 10th anymore, at least. Oh, cool. Suddenly, everything on the side of the road is real. Moscow nuclear power plant. You have to put things on a list of like what is known to the U.S. about Russia. We got like 5 things, and we can't put Tetris in there. So we now have 4 things. I don't know if it's maybe more suitable to like do a bunch of like double tapping techniques the entire race, maybe? I haven't even thought about that. Yeah, but we gotta start from the U.S. knowledge. First and foremost, the U.S. knowledge. This isn't a matter of being correct. It's a matter of U.S. knowledge. That didn't work. Okay. Let's see what I know about Russia. Yeah. If we can't. All right, buddy. Cool. If we can't depend on making a Tetris reference, then we have to depend on it being cold. Something about a war. Power, nuclear power. Tesla coil. Okay, why did I get a jump off that one? What the hell happened there? All right, well, I'm in 3rd right now, so just gotta play it cool. Play it smooth. Play it fine. But also, good-ass food that is also really good when served chilled. Oh, man, I haven't had a freaking... come on, that turn's really hard to make for some reason. Borscht or pierogies in a hot minute, or I guess a cold minute. All right, that turn is killing me. If I can get past that turn, I'm good to go, I think. The rest of this race is not too rough, thankfully, which is good. Russian food is good? I think so. I like it. Mind you, either it will make you overjoyed at the existence of sour cream, or make you sick of the existence of sour cream. Okay, we're good. I tried to use a ramp over that car just in case. Oh, that's not a real car. Damn it. I was hoping that crashed. I was like, yeah, I'm in 3rd. No. No, unfortunately. Unfortunate. I was really hoping. I feel foolish now. I'm so hoping on the downfall of... I got the fast start, but it boosted me into the car in front of me and made me spin out anyway. That is upsetting. That is upsetting. Hey, you got the fast boost. Yippee! Too bad it basically killed you. Okay, thank you. You never had Russian food? I don't blame you. Where are you gonna find Russian food? The fact that I even found Russian food in Colorado was already like a... Really? Okay. It was the smallest place that I never would have looked for food, honestly. But it was there, and it was quite good, and went there quite a few times. Learned they were named after an animation that was popular in Russia, Marsha and the Bear. And they had Russian cartoons playing at the same time, too, and they were all pretty solid, honestly. It's a different style of humor that you're used to when it's a different style of humor than what you're used to growing up with. It's always very interesting to say, this is how, like, these sorts of humor and jokes started. And everything like that. It's actually really nice. Move! Hold on, I'm locked in. I gotta get past this car here. That didn't help me at all. That, in fact, slowed me down. Because the car just got under me anyway. Damn you, game, I'm using your given techniques! I just want to Just want to be in third or better. We have Hulk Hogan. I do not wish that man peace. For I am black and he is racist. But you know what? You do you. But what's up, Mark? Hopefully you're having a good one otherwise. Hiroski and forever. I hope he can fix that. I hope he can fix that. Boo! Boo! Yay! Dars hit all the emotions today. We need to put a fly on your bread? Your white bread? A fly on your bread? Like the zip ties? In Colorado? Yeah. The big thing about Colorado that most people shun a lot, honestly, is that everyone says, well, everyone who's come from like major cities or states are always like, yeah, Colorado food is just fucking trash. It's terrible. It's like, one, it's not trash. And two, Colorado is like a very centralized international area. You can get damn near any type of food you want in Colorado. So that's why I know it won't be ever at the top of anyone's list of most things, except for maybe breakfast, but because it has a very good breakfast culture out there. But beyond that, it's like there's every type of food you can possibly want in Colorado without having to be in like New York. That's like one of the next best places to go. It's like, yeah, we have everything, but actually. So Ethiopian, Moroccan, various regions of China, and then including the Russian restaurant as well. Like it's all there. It's all there. It's great. I eat good. I miss a lot of food. Make Hiroski have to watch Yuri on Ice. Can you convince her to make more without the Yuri on the Ice? Because, well, we might be lacking for new content if that's what it takes. He was racist. He's dead now. Okay. Oh, wait. Your brain is a butter. Okay, I didn't get that far. I didn't realize you were hitting me with a dad joke. You got me. There's the most resounding name for a show. Oh, wait, it's Masha. It's even more Russian sounding. Make sure I do have that right. Masha and the bear. Yeah, let me make sure I spelled that right. Yeah, it's Masha. Masha. Let me spell it right. And the bear. Even more Russian. And the bear's name is apparently Mishka. So, even more. Apparently it's on Netflix too. Apparently their new show is on Netflix. Huh. It's very 3D and slightly unnerving to look at. But the old cartoons were great. I can only say that. Oh gosh. It was kind of a massive fucker. So it's definitely my brain is on something. Wait, I know what it is. It's the ADHD. You know, but he was apparently, yeah, it's like that's one factor of everything. And then every other story I see about Hulk Hogan is like, yeah, I really hate that guy. It's like, oh, in character, right? No, he was a jerk. He ruined the union for wrestlers to have because he went behind his back and tattled on people. Oh, yeah, no, he's just an absolute jerk. Or he went behind his back and did this. Or it's like, damn, okay, by any means necessary, I guess. I mean, if there was anyone who was representing the American dream, I guess that'd technically be it. Racism and backstabbing. Pasta Mania? I did not know about Pasta Mania. That's very funny.
Ready?
Andre the Giant, the Iron Sheik, I cannot remember the wrestler's name who ruined the union for wrestlers. Alright, well, this race is a wash. Like, damn, like, he had the whole world after him. Oh, were we in Germany? I kind of read that, well, in passing. Ooh, okay, glad that rock wasn't real out of all things. Yeah, okay, now we're in Germany. Now I know we're in Germany. A dog race a sour popsicle. Would be a popsicle. Dad joke on the stick. You know what? That's actual factuals. That's honestly actual factuals. It would not. It would not be. But I do not eat popsicles. Though we have a bunch of popsicles now. We turned our sticky mango rice cocktail drink that we made in batch into a bunch of popsicles now. So we have alcoholic popsicles available for us this weekend, which would be nice because I'm not actually doing anything this weekend. So I might be able to actually like kick back, sit outside, and enjoy one. Damn, this is the most not German music I've ever heard in my life. It rules. Yeah, get out of my way. God, I feel like doing the ramp off of cars gets me in more trouble than it actually succeeds. My little K truck can only do so much. It's not K. It's anything but K. Okay. Hold on. Might be able to bypass the security. Don't tell me to hurry up. Oh, okay, I understand why you're telling me to hurry up. Never mind. You're right. You're so right, game. I just learned through osmosis past a certain point. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I watched wrestling for a bit when I was younger, but it has been literal decades at the end of it since I have seen wrestling for real. All my wrestling now comes from Super Eye Patch Wolf. Super Eye Patch Wolf or whatever Dr. Dubs decides to send me. Patch Wolf was cool, by the way. You should follow his European ass. His British ass. Seen Hopephone's absolutely alpha monster truck. Yes, I have. That is one thing I've seen because we always had the monster truck Sunday, where it had the Undertaker truck for a while, but then later, maybe not later on, but I remember seeing the Hulk Hogan truck from those commercials. I have never seen a monster truck show. I don't know if I'd enjoy one or not, but if someone said, hey, I have tickets to the monster truck show, do you want to go? I don't think I'd ever turn it down. Because I'm curious enough about what happens at a monster truck show enough that it is worth a price of a ticket. I think I have to see it at least once. It's just getting a little dark in here, don't mind me. I'm gonna turn on all the lights. Jesse Ventura, thank you. Yeah, Jesse Ventura. I couldn't remember off the top of my head. Appreciate it. Also, what up, Dragon Nexus? Good to see you. We can pass each other on the way to Afterlife. Was surprised about which one's good. Which one's good? Oh, brother. Yeah, there's that Ozzy Osbourne. Oh, I bet he's going down. Wait. Yeah, that was his entire tour feed. That was just his thing. So you can definitely sit on the patio with an alcoholic popsicle, which would be very, very nice. Hopefully, some other people actually have some of the alcoholic popsicles as well. Because we made a lot of stuff that weekend.
Ready, set, go!
Okay, look, game, if you're gonna give me a bonus speed on startup, let me at least ramp over the car in front of me. Minimum, let me do that. One car. Same one I've had when I was 7th grade and I'm 34 now. Damn, you've kept this thing with you. Mind you, it is good. It is a good game. Just because my car is not fast enough to, you know, succeed against most of these other cars. I'm so scared to be blocking off these cars like I am. I suppose difficulty is not a bad thing to have. That said. Alright. I didn't mean to do that, but you know what? It's better than actually hitting the car. I'm trying not to, like... Yeah! Get fucked, idiot! All I have to do is keep bumping the cars from behind. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have anything from my Nintendo 64 days. Thanks to, in part, Oprah Winfrey. She got onto a huge video game violence kick and told my mom that she has to get rid of all my violent video games. So she did. And then I ended up getting rid of basically the entire 64 collection I had. Because I had to unwillfully admit to her when there was any modicum of violence in any of the games that I had. Ah, you gotta be kidding me! Okay, cool. I caused a 50-car pileup as a result. Now that's their problem, not mine. I win. Yay, yippee. This is my first place since, like, the first race. Never been to a monster truck show, but I've been to a demolition derby. Oh, shit. That's also one of the things that I was like, I've never thought about Demolition Derby either, actually. I would also say yes to a Demolition Derby. Just well as I never thought about it until now. It's like, oh yeah, actually, that would be cool to see at least one. For PS1 Dreamcast games, yeah, God, if that was still available, damn. I wish I could too, but now the prices on all that shit, even the worser games, this is like, oh yeah, you're gonna be paying at least $10 for the worst game you can possibly think of that no one knows about. And do it quick though, because some popular YouTuber is scrounging for the worst games they can possibly find so they can make a video about it. Your game could be next. But yeah, we do have a lot of leftover cocktails. Fortunately and unfortunately. Half the problem is that... Damn, we got that French house music? This OST kind of rules, actually. Hold on a sec. Hold on, I'm trying to groove, game! Please! I'm trying to improve my groove, and you're trying to make me earn it back.
Checkpoint.
Wait, yeah, oh yeah, like it's 2 down 3. Yeah, God, that'd be fucking incredible. Like, I had a mention like this about kids on the street for her own amusement. If only she had that kind of heart. She unfortunately did not have that kind of heart. I had to get rid of the world's most violent video game of all time, GoldenEye for the N64. You know, because it puts a red spot on their shirt, so therefore it is violent, even though it was rated T for teens, and I was a teen. Actually, I might have been 12 officially, but whatever. Okay, I'm glad that pole's not real. I probably shouldn't do it. But I did it anyway. Alright, I'm gonna keep driving on the right side of the road. Oh wait, no, this is Chicago remade. They did it again. They made Chicago once again. Would it have helped you turn paintball mode on? No, because it would have been guns. It would have been guns. But it probably would have a little bit. If I was a more clever kid, I probably could have lied and said, oh, no, let me turn on paintball mode. And like, yeah, no, it's just, they're just doing paintballing. 007 GoldenEye, they just paintball, having a little good time. They had to make it kid friendly. Then maybe I could have gotten away with it. Your game promise hot jank gameplay and hot jams. That is the most accurate depiction of a Euro jank game I have ever heard. So I'm kind of in a perfect working order, but currently not on me. Oh, but Emerald when I was a kid, but Gold's accounted for in perfect order, but not currently on you. Okay, I got you. Hold on a sec here. We gotta get our way. We gotta go see Dr. Dubs. Hold on a sec here. Gotta go see Dubs. Hey Dubs, I'm on my way. I hope he's ready to receive me. You can see Raven while I'm out here too. Damn, United Kingdom about to unite on these hot jams. What the fuck? I have never been to Britain though. I mean, I've never been to Europe in general. One day. But today, well, I guess today is that day, but ah! Come on! Alright, actually that's fine. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I didn't really... I think I sold all my Pokemon games. What few I had, mind you. But, yeah, I don't think I have any Pokemon games left on me. You know, let alone... Would it work anyway, for that matter? What? That's a double-decker bus! Sweet, yeah. Get murdered, idiot. Look, I'm in this race to win it. No! Get out of my way! No! Why is that wall real? Oh, that's frustrating. God damn it. Good Dragon Good games, but something mysteriously disappeared though. Are we all looking for the person who did this, or is it we know exactly where it is? Fuck John or Bob or whoever took it. Oh, hey, hi Stonehenge. Oh, Alien. Welcome to Earth. Damn it, I was really hoping I'd ramp off the car. I was thinking about a time back in 5th grade where I lent out one of my very beloved games to some asshole named Jesse. And then he said, "Oh, sorry, I lost your game, or I ruined your game, or some shit like that. But I'll give you back, like, 4 or 5 different games to make up for it." I'm like, "Well, okay." And then he gave me 5 of like the shittiest games he possibly could have. He just shovelwared me and said, "That's a great deal, right? You got 5 games from 1." Only to find out later that absolutely, of course, he didn't fucking lose the game that was really good. Of course he didn't. But later in life, I kind of got his ass back a little bit because he also asked to borrow some money, and I think he was calling my bluff a little bit because he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll get that back to you, whatever." And like week over week, I kept asking for it. He's like, "Well, yeah, it's fine. You know where I live. It's fine. You can come over." So I walked over to his house. And I said, "Hi, Jesse said he owes me $20, and he said I can come over and grab it." His dad was pissed. I remember him storming back into the house. So I'm like, clearly, this is not the first time this shit has happened. And he stormed back out, and he gave me the 20 personally. He kind of said, "Good leave." He was pissed. Took my 20 and went back home. Yo, what up, Roz? How you doing? Good to see you. I am also a big fan of you. How goes it? Most expensive virtual game was like $20, $30 at Funko Land. Yeah. Maybe at worst like $40 if it's like something that was like a really good game and they just didn't get many of it in. But like it was actually like resale value. It's not a good time. It's a good time to not visit Turf Island. I gotta go back, unfortunately. I gotta go save dubs again. Yeah, the $2 was like $30 and I was like, no, it's valuable because it's limited stock, and that's just how capitalism works. It's like you capital A on my ass right now, but also mash A a lot because that's me fucking screaming. Ooh, okay, I was a little bit afraid of my being in the danger zone, but we might be okay. All right, so this area I can at least kind of cut. Oh, no, I'm not in the city yet. Okay, this city here. You can kind of straighten out a little bit quicker in a lot of the areas. So at least there, I can, keep going straight and get a little bit more consistent top speed. Which needs to be very important for this game. If I can keep that energy up. Mass conservation or something like that. Momentum. Oh, God, I touched one bush and it was freaking over. I mean, I guess that's how it works in most political standpoints, but... So over drugs or something like that? I don't know. That would be a shame. Because if they waited longer, they could have gotten more drugs. They could have got even more drugs. Alright, Stonehenge. Everything hinges on this. It's time. It's time to strike! Yeah! Let's fucking go. God damn, he's good. Oh man, Ready to Rumble Boxing was so good. Such a good arcade, I guess fighting game, if you would call it that, I suppose. I loaned a game to a guy who let his girlfriend borrow it, and then she broke up with him later about returning it. You ain't getting that shit back at all. You have to go through 2 layers of people to get it back. And it never looks good on you. I'm so sorry, Sever. That thing's gone. It's even more gone than if someone had just broke the damn game in half. It's more gone than that. Oh God, he's got it. Oh dang it, Jesse! $20 again. Paying that shit out of pocket, but it's in my pocket, and I never saw Jesse again. I think what he thought was because we ended up going to different schools. I think is what it was. He thought he'd call my bluff. Because we were going to different schools, like, oh, I'm never going to see that guy again. And then he saw me again. Well, I guess he didn't see me again. He knew I was there. He didn't see me. Didn't have the gall to do it. look me in the face and say, yeah, I didn't pay you back, and now my dad is yelling at me. The games wishes was that cheap again, and still, video games at that time still were very expensive overall, considered, you know, they were still selling at like $60, in some cases $70 in 1990s, which still makes me very surprised that my mom ever bought Super Mario RPG on her own desire. She bought it for some reason, and I kind of saw that coming. I never asked for Super Mario RPG. I didn't really know Mario at that time, so okay. Hold on, hold that thought. Holding thoughts. Holding my ass right now. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Hey, game? Hey, game, what was that? What was that? Big Rig's moment ass? Okay, cool. We weren't done apparently either. Plenty more where that came from, the game said. Said, yo, we talking about Blockbuster? Be kind and rewind, motherfucker. And, my ass rewinded, alright? I got hit with the warudo. I can't believe they actually got it from, JoJo's. They took me in time and just reversed that thing. They threw it back. They said, yo, look at that ass. Throw it back. Throw that thing back. So anyways, yeah, I don't know how I ended up with Super Mario RPG. It's really impressive that my mom just bought it unprompted from me at all, because I didn't have many Mario games. I didn't know anything about it. But also it ended up with me with games of like college football, whatever year it was, and like Ranma 1/2 Hard Battle. I don't know what made her think that I wanted that game either, but she bought it on her own volition. So I had Ranma 1/2 Hard Battle. Yeah, I got hit with that fucking rollback and came rolled up Cruis'n. No, I can see that happening. I can 100% see that shit happening. All the signs were there. It was on the Nintendo for so long. You done forgot. You done forgot. Oh gosh, but yeah, let's go. Let's fucking go. I whipped ass into that last race, Shiken. And then I got fucking rolled back, and it fucking sucked. Yeah, I guess it was I would have made him go get it from either. Yeah, if it was a valuable game, like, look, you don't know it right now, but this whole Final Fantasy VII thing is gonna really pop off years later. I'm gonna need you to get all 4 discs back in good condition, if not great condition. Make it happen. Right from Nectar University. Most of my friends about this. I never saw it. Ugh! That sucks. I do remember Brack though. I'm not surprised he had a CD, I suppose, that said. This game is dope, and your kid will love you forever for it. I guess they must have. They must have sold her on it. But also, I don't know what made her decide to randomly buy games, because she didn't really seem into the idea of me playing video games in the first place. But maybe the alternative, because this is a very huge throwback of learning how the 70s and 80s worked, was the whole stranger danger scare that they were having around that time, and the news cycle scaring parents into just keeping their kids in very close proximity. I'm pretty sure my mom has some form of major anxiety that's just undiagnosed in some way, shape, or form. And so she kept me really close to home, and maybe that was her way of just like saying, I want him to stay home so he's safe. Therefore, I'm going to buy him a bunch of video games so he never wants to go out. And so years later, now that I understand, like I've watched, I always get the name wrong, but Intellectual. She does a lot of videos in retrospect and like parts and pieces about like decades in the US and why things were the way they were. And after watching the 80s, I was like, oh my god, my upbringing makes so much sense and why I was kept at home so closely. Everything makes sense now. Holy shit. There was such a scare throughout the news cycles. I just like, yeah, all right, that's why my mom just kept my ass home all the time. Also, what up, J-Dub? How you doing? And damn, another J named J-Rock is also here. How you doing? How you both doing? Yeah, it looks cute. And Kindness as well. Yo, how's it going, Kindness? Thank you for the playlist again. I very much enjoyed it. I'll probably play as my intro for next stream on Saturday. Yeah, you ever been having a great day? Everything going well? You turn on the TV, go, oh goody, the mummy is on BC2. Ah! I was gonna say, are you literally having the best day you've personally ever had?
War on anybody
Oh
who
wait,
sells
dude, that's the
subs in the
Cop Cruise
community.
version.
But Black Dynamite.
You need this gift sub, J-Rock. Thank you, Penny, for giving J-Rock a gift sub after having a great day immediately being ruined by Tom Cruise. Maybe this form of Cruise will treat you a lot better. Getting his by sure. I've seen Susie play it. I don't know if Susie's played it. At least I don't recall it. But she might have. She might have, actually. Alright, let's get our sardine going here again. These wars for the same so everyone can talk me out of mine. This rare one. Because I've never seen before, about training the Dragon Megatron for the Dinosaur Transmetal War with the broken arm. No, not the broken arm. You know, I was never into Transformers, so I'm like very much like looking at him like I don't know anything about Transformers, honestly. Is that you deserve a rip? Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. I need to move a screen here. Good one, J-Dub. Good one. Good one. Me, a super good kid. Yeah. I definitely didn't find all the ways to possibly get in trouble while being a complete homebody forced by my mom. I definitely was a barely passing student, usually, if not barely passing then failing student for most of my elementary to high school life. Completely earned that one for sure. You're absolutely right. Good joke. All right, let's drive New York now. She's like, what? Yeah, you didn't need it. Guess you get something cool. It's too young for a motorcycle. Oh damn, Petty, you're one away from giving out 69 gift subs. But that's gonna suck because then you'll never give out a gift sub ever again on this channel. What? Hold on. Do you game Eminem's mini back in school? That is some deep lore over there. Real Ryudo heads know the deep lore of the Eminem mini madness. Oh no, this is bad. Okay. I saw everyone crashing and mashing over there, and I'm like, I wish not to crash bash, please and thank you. I will say, this does look like New York. This is giving me New York vibes. Getting real New York vibes from this. Good. Okay, sure, game, whatever. Oh gosh. Say, get no, yeah. No one wanted to take that shit from you in the first place. Now everyone's like, damn, Penny's the coolest. She has all the coolest games. How could she have such a cool collection of games? Like, because no one wanted it back then. Okay, I see these off-ramps over here that might be good to use. Oh, I was really trying to stop that car before it ran past me here. Move! Move, I'm K! Yeah! Oh, wasn't enough? Ah! 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 That was a visual representation of J-Rock's day. Everything's going fine, having a good one. Then Tom Cruise happens. Did at least bring us one of the greatest trailers ever where they forgot to add music or sound effect. Yo, that's incredible. I hope that exists somewhere. I mean, it's just a trailer without music or sound, but that's still very funny. I hope that was like debuted into a theater somewhere, and it's like suddenly the movie goes silent. It's like, should we hear Tom Cruise talking, or do we just, you know, into it that what he's saying? Do we have to take a guess? My fire weapon. It stole my Mewtwo too? Well, that's just fighting. You just fight them on the playground at that point. They deserve it.
Ready, set, go!
These pass count as passing. Leave me alone. She wasn't happy. Trust me, mine wasn't needed. I understand. Buy your copy of MVC2 and then moved out the. Oh my god. Oh my god. They really said, yo, I'm making away. I'm making it out with whatever I can before I peace out of this place. They really made it your problem, and you'll never be able to hunt them down and fight them in the playground for it. That's fucked up. That's actually fucked up. Whoa! Speaking of fucked up, that tunnel was fucked up, but I came out on top here, so good job me. I'm really glad those poles are not real, because There's something about that middle median thing that really fucks up your ability to like move off of it. It like locks you in. And it's... God damn it. Get out of my way. I'm still in 4th place, so something is possible here. It might be plausible. Unless that happens, because I wasn't looking at the map for half a second. Not letting people borrow shit, so I didn't. Honestly, your dad is right. My dad's also... Later in life, he gave me that talking to. He's like, anytime you lend something to someone... I think that put me in worser place than it helped, actually. He's like, don't lend out anything that you will not miss. And so I followed that pretty much for the remainder of my life since then. All right. Okay, game. Okay. Okay. Yeah, just don't lend out anything that you won't miss. I mean, he references to money because, you know, he's very money-minded. But that's pretty much how I live my life now. Wait! Oh, I was hoping they were all cars crashing over to the side then. I'm like, yeah! Yippee! It's nice how that became the best things in sliced bread. No one knew how cool Petty was going to be. Well, didn't respect how cool Petty was at the time. And then in the future was going to get that investment of cool stonks right back into her cool zone. The effectless trailer, that's so funny. Nope, I was never into Transformers. Transformers was slightly before me. It was still around and popular when I was, you know, a kid, but I think the real big thing was that I think the main first nerdy thing I really got into was video games. And then outside of that, then after that, Power Rangers was kind of the first. I fell in love with like things like Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball first and foremost because they played it on television before I went to preschool / daycare. So I got to watch it a lot during then, but my mom made me stop watching Sailor Moon. To this day, she swears she's never made me do that, but she absolutely 100% did and cited, you know, the fear of me being gay. What little did she know that didn't stop me from being pan. So then I really fell in love with Power Rangers. And then that was kind of like the big media thing I kind of fell into. Outside of that, I don't think I really did a lot of show stuff. Oh, that much? Are you kidding me? NYPD's nuts. All right, well, I think it's buns from here, unless I get really lucky with an upcoming crash. Damn, I'm getting in worser places. You know what? I'm taking y'all out with me. Fuck y'all. Don't miss a road. My fans just like News Sega, which is Demon's consolation prize. I'd agree. I wish he did have Mr. Bones, though. That's it. Yeah, J-Rock thinking about Mr. Bones has not stopped thinking about Mr. Bones since the day it has entered his life. But yeah, Panzer Dragoon Saga is like, yeah, someone's gonna be like hyper jealous over that one. It might be me, and I've never even played it before. Look, you have to understand, Ziggle. Mr. Bones was a life-changing moment for J-Rock that day. on the GDQ Juneteenth. His entire perception of what video games can be just completely shifted since then. And just realizing, like, you can do that with a video game. You can have this sort of interaction. You can have this deep thoughts and music and spiritual journey all in a video game. While the video game plays really not great all the time. You can have it all. It's like we had a rival friend who would swipe up stuff out of his own room. Oh, wow. That's fucked up. That's actually fucked up. Yeah, so early morning Sailor Moon before school. Yep. Did you see Sailor Moon tune on me some of that? Nope. It was on some local channel. I think local channel. I can only assume. But it was early in the morning, mind you. Like, maybe 5 or 6 a.m. in the morning. I don't remember a time when my mom went to work, but it was always dark. The sun was never out. So it had to be like 5, 6 a.m. in the morning. And I would watch it before going to daycare because my mom worked very early hours. And then I watched a little bit of Dragon Ball. And then that was my morning entertainment. And then she made me stop watching Sailor Moon. Just to make sure I caught it. Yeah, see, I didn't have to get up early. I was forced to get up early because whenever my dad was out of town, he couldn't take me, obviously, to daycare. And he was traveling a lot because he was a regional manager. So he was traveling a lot. So with that, I was just like, yeah, well, made me get up early, made me go to daycare. Daycare was a personal nightmare. Damn, that sucks. And got a history after that point. Geez, sure was a lot of police around when you don't need them. Wow, this is happening. Okay, we're good. But yeah, Power Rangers kid who watched Little Else. Yeah, Power Rangers was just my thing. It was my one obsession. Which I guess makes a lot of sense in retrospect now, honestly. Because I like focusing on like 1 to 3 things in my life. And once I reach that maximum, I will run that shit out until I am done with it. And then I will move on to next thing. But it is 1 to 3 things. And that is it. That is what I'm doing for a long period of time. And I will just refuse to add more for the most part. Alright, let me not even go in that one, honestly. You all can have that one. I don't give a damn. Okay, just gotta keep my side here. No! God! Damn it! No! I keep choking at the end here. Ah! It's me. I'm the jealous one. I'm also jealous, and I've never played the game before, so. Yeah, literally every day. Every day. Yeah, insights of what the blues are, and what it means to truly have the blues, and what the blues means to a person. Yeah, remember, video games can be whimsical. It could do whatever the fuck it wants. I think what Star Fox likes. Oh, I do want to play Star Fox again, actually.
Ready, set, go!
I don't know if that does any faster or not. Oh, Freakazoid. And it's have to sleep and be wafers. He said, yo, bet. That Freakazoid was pretty good. All right. Time to catch him on beauty sleep now. Freakazoid was pretty damn good, though. So I watched it as an adult, and like, it doesn't hit as home for me, but Animaniacs is still excellent to me, on the other hand. I still really like Animaniacs. But I have not watched the new series that came out since then.
Checkpoint!
But maybe... Oh, okay. But maybe... I was gonna say something. It's gone now. I think it's gone now. That car accident rocked my world. Brain turned off. It's over for me. But that said, I did actually, speaking on Transformers a little bit, I did watch a review of the movie Transformers from a YouTube channel that I enjoy.
Checkpoint!
And I know people have, for the longest time, how is it mentioned, like that movie was serious. That movie was fucking serious. Like, they really pushed a child's ability to accept the storyline and all the shit that happens in it. And then I started seeing, you know, what it all involved and included and stuff like that. Hold on. Okay. And they were going like reviews of the stuff that happens in the movie. I was like, Jesus Christ, like, they do shit in that movie. I didn't realize it was that level of fucked up serious. It's in there. It's really in there. And Beast Wars was 98 to 01. Okay. And I think around that time, I really probably got a lot more into Toonami, anime, and stuff like that. And once again, I balanced 2 to 3 things of interest, and then I don't pay attention to anything else. So at that time, I would have had American cartoons, video games, and the burgeoning Japanese cartoons. So yeah, I just didn't see that. I'd give you a gift sub for that if I hadn't already. J-Rock over here, hand over fist, being fed a million pancakes that are all labeled subs. So I went shut up about it. I went around singing the song obsessively. Everyone got still singing me my Power Rangers face. My mom took all my Power Rangers stuff and put them up high in the closet. Fucked up. Actually fucked up. God forbid we have a hobby, especially as a kid, with the energy. I was like, we don't want to put this damn energy. So there's like time to get punished for it. Florida. Yeah, I guess that is easy. We're doing Cruis'n USA again. We're doing Hooters road trip again. And you never saw them again. Tell her that she owes you at least $500 of original Power Ranger toys. I should play Star Fox again. You're absolutely right. I could do a Star Fox mini-series, honestly. Because I could probably go from, like, Star Fox 1 to the roguelike Star Fox that came out somewhat recently. I can't remember the name of it now. Because my friend Flannel Cat was streaming it, and it looks like a lot of fun. It looks really good. But as a joke, and probably in reference to something someone said at least at one point, was like, oh, it's like furry Star Fox. It's like, wait a second. Hey, wait a second. Hold on a sec. What do you mean furry Star Fox? Ah! I saw that coming and I'm like, there's nothing I can do. I committed to the jump. Gator wrestling? Beautiful. Excellent. This is Florida. We gotta go say hi to Fizz and Jimpu while we're down here. And then we'll do some gator wrestling. Oh, hey, there's NASA. You know what I haven't used? I haven't used the drift turn in a long time. And I just don't think there's any reason to. It feels like that's just not a very useful skill. Well, yeah, get fucked, idiot. Anytime you want to shut about something my mom took away from me, I don't know if I was ever... No, I definitely wasn't. That was part of the problem. Like, something that fucked me up for a long time. Not to get super serious about it. I think it's kind of funny now in retrospect compared to how I am now. But because I couldn't get much... I didn't have people around me who really cared to listen to what I had to say about stuff. So as a result, and, you know, feeling kind of powerless in that regard, I became a very, very reserved and silent kid. And I just didn't share my interests or hobbies with, like, anyone. Because I just thought it was very nerdy and I just didn't want to say anything to anyone. And now here I am like, yeah, I'm glad I fucking continue to play video games that entire time. Because damn, games are cool. Lots of shows are cool. I get to enjoy all this shit. And I can say it out loud and I know how to talk about it. And you ain't gonna shut me up now. I'm talking about it. But taking that away from somebody, it absolutely sucks. That's an absolute... It makes me sad to see that in any age or capacity. It's better than Anime X as an adult, though. Anime X still has great moments. It does have great moments as well. And Freakazoid, outside looking backwards. I don't know how he did it, but Cosgrove is very much still a very funny joke that has not gotten old for me.
This is Mission Control.
Oh, shit!
Come on down.
Are we cruising worlds? S?
I got Cruis'n World at 419er. Over.
That's right, Star Fox Adventures. When I played Star Fox Adventures, I played it because everyone was saying it was really bad, and I actually enjoyed it. I don't know if I have that sort of sensibility nowadays, but there's only one way to find out. Star Fox series. We'll just go through the entire Star Fox series.
2, 1, 0.
And we'll just go from there. It'll be great. Oh, you know what's also great? C&E be coming in here. Oh, heck. Look at all those real golfers coming in. We're going to space. Everyone strap in. Get in, losers. We're on the moon, baby. Thank you so much for bringing community over mine. Happy to have y'all here. Hey, everybody. Name's Ryudo. Get in, losers. We're going on a road trip to the fucking moon. It's over. We did it. We beat the game. After much difficulty, we beat the game. That was tougher than I was expecting. Like, goddamn. To space. But yeah, everyone was like 6 or too young, too old for Power. 6 or too old for Power Rangers. That's very, 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 very funny. That is hilarious considering Power Rangers, or Sentai, I should say, is for fucking everyone out here. All right, my hands are free though. I'm not driving anymore. What were you up to today? Listen to this hot ass house music in the meantime while I give you a shout out here. You share what you like. You got roasted or dogged out of that. You learned that at first. Because remember when I told kids I got a Dreamcast for a few days of Christmas and made fun because it wasn't PS2. It's like, yeah, you could. it was already hard enough being a nerd in the first place and having people who would share the same damn interests with you around that 2000 era stuff. But when you even found someone who was interested in you or found a group of people who were interested in games or otherwise, you could still do it wrong and then they would still chastise you. It's like, motherfucker. It's like, damn. I can't get over this shit. Can't believe this shit. Making me a damn elitist because I ain't got no one to share it with, so I must have the best video game taste. That's still true. Tina Tajin, thank you for the GG, by the way. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, I've never played this game before. I played USA a lot when I was younger. This one is completely new to me. DOC is great. DOC is fantastic. Makes me mad intellectually. I saw it and it looks like Dinosaur Planet would have kicked ass if Miyamoto did stable Star Fox onto it. Probably. But isn't there a beta release of Star Fox Adventures for the N64 that was released? Dinosaur Planet that was released recently? I believe so. I was also driving. I was playing Pacific Drive and Scream. So were these two like mutual things or were they happening in tandem? Pacific Drive is on my list here on the Get In Loser series, potentially. I guess to explain it, Get In Loser series, I'm doing a bunch of games that have some form of road trip vibe or vibes driving to it. So when someone says, wait a second, Ridge Racer's not a road trip game, I say, shut up, you're right. But we're playing it anyway, because this is my best excuse to play Ridge Racer for the first time. But yeah, we're just kind of checking out different kind of road tripping games here. So Pacific Drive is also on there. Yeah, we're cruising over World, but we don't got the budget for more World. Yeah, you have to wait until Cruis'n World, but it's like a 2 instead. It's like Cruis'n World 2, but it's like an S and it flips backwards. And you start racing on Mars. That'd be wild, actually. That would rule. That would actually rule. Holy shit. Moon. Oh shit, we are racing the moon. Let's go. Fucking let's go. We're gonna play the hell out of the Dreamcast. No regrets. Yeah. No, you getting to play the Dreamcast is absolutely the best outcome you could possibly have. Ugh. Hold on. We're back on the moon.
Checkpoint.
Hey, look over there. It's Dogecoin. On the fucking planet Earth, because it didn't go fucking anywhere. Get fucking Musk. It's Ridge Racer, everyone. Ridge Racer. Uh-oh. And then I'm sitting here like, I don't know what Ridge Racer is. Should I know what Ridge Racer is? I probably should know what Ridge Racer is. Ugh! I can't tell where I need to go on this damn moon because it's all gray and similar. I know the planet. I know that planet. Me pointing wildly at the screen like I'm Leonardo DiCaprio. All right, I got a lot of questions about the moon. Most of it has to do with traffic patterns. Are we driving on the left side of the road or the right side of the road? That's all I need to know. Now you might be asking, but Ryudo, why is there traffic on the moon in the first place? I'm not worried about that. They're just trying to get their groceries. Like, let them be. Let them be. No! Get away from me, you freak! Okay. Yeah! Moon gravity? 0 out of 10. I ask you to revise that to a 1 out of 10, please. No reason. I just want the moon to have 1. Road Trip Adventure on the PS2. Road Trip Adventure. I don't think I know what that is. Road Trip Adventure PS2. Oh, the Coral Q. Oh, that's why. Yeah. I have Coral Q HG2 on my list. I have not called it Road Trip Adventure. I have called it Coral Q on my list. That's why I forgot. Thank you. But yes, that is on there. That is on there. That is 100% on there. I actually plan to play that tomorrow. Why is there a non-race traffic on the moon? Hey, Evie! Because they gotta live somewhere. Earth got too expensive to live on, and so they just moved to the moon. Made some new real estate up there, and now you can just live on the moon. Amadeus Chip Report, Director's Cut, move to R was definitely because of boobies? Okay. I'm glad you came back with the news, Meta Regress. Also, what up, Meta Regress? Good to see you. And the movie's tight. And the movie's also good. Can he have more lanes or something like that? Just one more lane. Just one more lane, bro. Just one more lane. It's gonna fix all the traffic problems, okay? Just one more lane. Well, we cruised the world.
Choose your car.
Good job, me.
Choose your car.
I don't know what else I can unlock though, so let's do a search here while we listen to the hot ass banger opening theme. Cruis'n World. Just game fact cheats or something like that. Game facts. Let's see what happens there. Does 18-wheeler count? Begrudgingly, yes. if Euro Truck Simulator counts, that would also count. That would also count. Let me put it on my list. I'm not actually that begrudged against it. It's absolutely fine. I'm not hitting the entire list. I have a pretty big list. I'm like, I'm doing this for like a few months, and then I will be moving on. I just don't ever get to play race games like ever in my life. 18-wheeler. Thank you, I appreciate it. I legitimately appreciate it. All right. That's not happening. That's not happening. Okay, we got the moon track. Cruise the world under the easy difficulty. So you guys the moon. Okay. Unlockable cars. Ugh. I gotta race good for those cars? Under practice championship. Okay, so if I do the practice championship.
Choose your car.
All right, let's try. Fine, we'll try. It doesn't say what time. It doesn't say on easy, hard, or anything like that. It just says time. All right, so let's. Oh, I have to actually like. Oh, they're just organized differently. Okay. Where's Japan? Japan's easy? No? Wait, where's Japan? Okay, Japan's just not available. Okay, so we can't do that one. England, I guess I could do. I do okay on that track. And I think I got close to that time, so we'll see what we can do here.
Ready, set, go.
We get humans on the moon. Oh, wait, is that a turbo? I don't use my turbo. Oh, that's how you use your turbo. Okay, cool. All right, C down is my turbo, apparently. All right, here we go. Next video, all friends and their acquaintances. That's the 18-wheeler. Just get in the back. Everyone back. Plenty of room for everyone to put in their luggage as well. Although there will be a desert bus stream one of these Saturdays where I will just be doing desert bus for 8 hours and maybe I'll make it to a location. We'll see. Okay. Oh, I have my car. Ghosting as well. That's nice, actually. Alright, and that's when I figured out how to boost. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm a good driver. I'm a good driver. I'm a good driver. Okay. That's where I used my boost last time. I only have one more boost left. Wait, how many laps do I have? 2 out of 3? Okay, I had to make sure. Star Wars Pod Racer? Yeah, I like that game. That is a pretty good game. I should play it again in more recent times. After watching a DJ Tachigen play it at the arcade a few weeks ago, I'm just kind of like, oh shit, yeah, that game is pretty damn good. And I have not touched it in a long time. They were cracked out on Star Wars game for quite a bit there. Well, I mean, I guess they still are. I said this last time too, actually. All right, so now that's my lap 2 race there, which I'm just gonna save this for the near end with my turbo. So I know I have a few more turns here, and then, yeah, there we go. That was a cromulent race. Was that fast enough? No, not even close, actually. Wait a second. What the fuck? The target time is 1 minute and 46 seconds. That's the speed I need. I'm not even close. I don't know if I drove that too bad. God damn. All right, I don't know how. How the fuck? Okay. Oh, there's upgrades in the game as well in the championship mode. Okay. Okay, then let's just do Germany then and see what happens. How is that? Yeah, how do you block 4 seconds off a lap? I guess it's because I have too shitty of a car. That seems to be the case. I just have too shitty of a car. And by doing things like tricks, I should be able to get more points. Wah! Okay, well, that's not what was supposed to happen. And maybe winning races as well? I'm not 100% sure. So we're about to find out here. But you're asking a good question. I'm also baffled by how you lose 40 seconds a lap. Okay, can I do a flip, though? Can I do a cool flip instead? Ugh. Okay. I think that gives me... no! Get back on the road! I think that gives me some points, so I just need to keep using that. I keep doing that. Yeah, do a kickflip! Actually, the game did actually skill issue me. Yeah, there we go. There it is. I got 1,000 points for that one. We are living our high life right now. Ooh. Oh, okay. I heard the bump, and I'm like, wait, they're gonna hit me? Don't. Like the angry boy himself. He's just mad because he wasn't unlocked earlier. But now, he's living his best life. Okay, cool flip. Do a barrel roll. Actually, I should be able to do a barrel roll. I just don't know how to do a barrel roll, is the thing. I did it once, and I'm like, I don't know how that happened. But, it was great when it did. Wish I could do it again, because it gave me 2 seconds off my lap time instead of 1. But that was also the problem with England. Like, I can't even get jumps in that level, because there's no goddamn ramps or weird, cars to actually jump off of. It's just me and the open road. Okay, so the championship laps, I guess, are less road trippy and more just like playing for laps, I guess, is all there is to it. Which I suppose makes sense. So I'll try to get as many flip bonuses as I can. And it should give me some points, it said. And then I should be able to get more power levels for my car. Looking like a Dragon Ball Z character out here. But yeah, the twin sticks on the cabinet fucking rule. There's nothing like it. There's just nothing like it. How did you catch up to me? I guess you had a turbo. I guess that's fair. I guess it's actually fair. I kind of forgot you have a turbo, so maybe. Maybe that makes sense. Oh, that sucks a lot, actually. Okay. Rush to Extreme Racing, USA. No, we have not. Played that on stream. And I haven't played it in general either. I am body blocking all these cars. No, there can only be one Highlander. Get out of my way. Alright, let me just get over this ramp here. I think there's one more coming, if I remember correctly, and then we are good to go to boost towards the end. There we go. And then I should be able to keep my speed up fairly high for this big straightaway here. As long as I don't goof anything super hard, we should be okay to maybe get first. I see him catching up, though. I'm getting a little bit afraid. Yeah, get out of here, you. Get out of here, you. I've learned the ways. Have you played Virtual 1? I have. Well, I guess not a long time ago. I played a little bit at, not Combo Breaker, CEO. I played a little bit at CEO. a new friend that I met in person at that time, Zether, knows a lot about the game as well. So I'm like, I don't know anything about like the actual virtual on meta and what you can or cannot do. If you want to sit down and explain it to me, I will be happy to listen. And so he walked through a lot of stuff that happens in the game, what you're aiming for, different techniques that the game does not really explain to you all that well, and its different usage. So it was actually really cool. So I played it a little bit after we had a whole talk about that. All right. To increase power level, to decrease power level. Why would I not want power level 2 then? There we go. Power level. Powerful. The abyss like that I can never beat for 2 years straight. God damn. Look at that. You're putting in last place the rest of the track in that one race. Damn. Holy shit. Yeah, get on other cars. I'm just gonna keep running into you and make it your problem. All right, so now we have power level 2. To get power level 3, I have to get 100 points, which seems like a lot because I got like a total of what, 10 points in that last race. Holy shit, my car's keeping up. My car is actually keeping up almost. Oh my god, I'm not used to having power. Oh shit, I'm going fast. What the hell happened? The power level's too strong. Ugh. That brings a setup to your local. Oh shit, yo, that's great. Yo, that fucking rules. Yeah, I don't know what it is about Cali in general, but Cali really, really has love for robot fighting game, or robot arena fighting game, I guess more specifically. Ugh. Okay, we're back. Okay, was that lap 2? Oh, that was lap 2. Shit. Okay. You cannot turn while you're using a turbo. Just period. That is just unallowed. All right, and I need to take that jump a lot better, but I am back and forth somehow. Well, I am back and forth because my car actually goes faster now. I feel like they both went in to try to take me out, and they took each other out. Skull and Bulk and Scully. Ass energy there. It was great. All right, I'm going to try to look at this turn here and see if I can... There we go. All right. Use my turbo there. Oh, I still have one more turbo. I did it again. Why did I do it again? Ah, why did I do it again? I knew that was going to put me in a bad position. I knew it. I seen it. Get out of here. My car is level 2. I have power level 2. I can win stuff now. Yo, what up, Toxic Avenger? How you doing? That's right. We car. Get in. There's plenty of room for all of us. This is something I played it. Yeah, I had a hard time winning at all, and I realized you can essentially just change. Car go faster. Yeah. Total points. Target points is 20. Okay. We're 20 gets me paint mode. And then 100 gets me power level 3. 150 gives me paint mode 2. And then it's way too many fucking points after that. Maybe I get a lot for winning the entire championship. We'll find out here.
Ready, set, go!
I don't like that. I don't like that. Why give me a boost if it's just gonna knock me to the front car ahead of me? But as a Reddit post about it, you know what's always great that I've come to discover? It's really funny when I get stuck on a game or something like that, and I just like start looking up stuff about it, and then I end up finding a post with like the exact question of like, hey, this thing's fucked up, right? It's not just me, right? It's like, oh god, even 20 years ago, or like 15 years ago, or 10 years ago, someone was posting about this on somewhere else, saying, this is fucked up, right? It's not just me. Everyone else is also struggling, right? And other times you just find out like, wait, people have problems with this? Why do people have problems with this? Ooh, okay, we're good. Oh yeah, Slashback is... Well, of course Slashback is doing Gundam Versus. Brett fucking loves Gundam Versus. Him and, Tari, I believe that's their name. I unfortunately am not 100% sure, because I've only met them a handful of times. Always brings it the combo breaker, and they are always there. Always playing damn near the entire weekend. And I don't know when they sleep. Well, I know Brett doesn't sleep, but everyone else is also not sleeping. And that's the scary part. They're keeping on Brett's schedule. They do not have to keep on Brett's schedule, but they are keeping on Brett's schedule. Yeah, the Gundam Pope. Hella Brett. And it's at least, you know, as long as commentary's not happening, it's easy to find Brett all weekend at Combo Breaker. They re-released Pod Racer on PSN and Xbox. Wait, really? Great idea. I did not know they did that, though. There we go. Versus in person, I get it. Yeah, because it's already a pain in the ass to play the game in the first place. Let alone, you know, have the amount of people necessary to get a full game. On top of everything else. This stage has, like, no trick areas, so I can't get extra points. I would love an extra points, please. This is a fake, yeah. Like, the stage is not done yet. Okay. Now I think, oh, wait, no, it's one more turn. There's one more turn. Yeah! What? Okay, oh my god, I was doing so good. Don't worry, I have a level 2 car. I can catch up.
Checkpoint.
I can catch up, it's fine. Let me break your party. Grants immunity to sleep. And it gives you a boost to Boba as well. Because that motherfucker always gotta have his Boba. I remember one time I went down for his Guilty Gear. Oh, wait, no. We did Guilty Gear. He did Guilty Beer. For one of his Guilty Beers, and like we were hanging out throughout the day. We go get like to a restaurant. And it'd be dim sum, right? So you get everything that you... Okay, cool game. You get everything that you could possibly want. You're full up. You're full of food. And he's like, okay, let's go get boba. I'm like, what do you mean, let's go get boba? What does that mean? We are grabbing it for later? When we are hungry again? Or... like, the fuck? You do not mean we are having boba right now. He means we are having boba right now. I don't know. He has an extra boba stomach. I don't know how he does it. It impresses me every single time. I'm like, my ass is full. I cannot. Maybe it's just a Cali power-up. Maybe people in California can just do that. I was involved because JU. Oh yeah, JU and Co. absolutely love Gundam as well. Which I haven't seen JU since not Michigan Masters. Wow, MagFest 2 years ago or 3 years ago now. I hope they're doing okay. I should just message them and say, hey JU, you came in conversation today. How are you doing? Congratulations, player 1. No trick points because there was nothing to trick off of. I was going too fast. You haven't worn it. Paint job. Oh shit. Oh wait, these colors kind of whip ass, honestly. These are good colors. These are actually good colors. I like the purple. I like the purple, I think, the most. The red's pretty good too, but I think I like the purple. The blue's really good, but I think I like the Grimace colors. I think like the Imbion colors. So let's go with that. All right, let's see how. So okay, we did so we did all the races there. Okay, you completed the easy championship. There we go. There's the Sardine in first place. Does that give me a bunch of points? No, it just says, all right, bye, get out of here, you. We don't want to look at your ugly ass no more. You painted your car bad. You paint and whack. Yo, what up, Thinny Gamer? How's it going? Good to see you. Oh, Switch as well. Ooh. Gonna make a Star Wars racing game, call it Fraud Racing. Honestly, if you did that, you have the you are learning how to program. You have the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever, Meta Regress. You have the opportunity to do something really fucking funny. Let's do one more championship.
Ready, set, go!
Alright. I did not get the boost this time. Oh shit, it's New York. It's New York. Oh no. I'm gonna struggle with the New York. If I get first place here, I'm invincible. Let's put it that way. My level 2 car can only do so much. It's probably because everyone else has a level 2 car, thereby making them equally as powerful as me. Everything can possibly go wrong in New York. New York's got everything, including the potential of having everything go very, very wrong. Yeah. Ah! That was my fault. Progress gave me a few months ago. Oh, when I saw you had to simulate all the different tires like, to get it work properly, I was like, oh, the tires have to touch the ground and provide equal levels of torque and keep it even so the car doesn't do weird physic things. Yes. Anyways, time to go home. Time to call it a day. That's enough for one meta regress, if you will. Okay, I think that's where I want to use my turbo. If I can even catch up to the rest of the race here, my level 2 car ain't doing shit. Unfortunately. The New York loop is getting me New York scooped right now. But maybe. Yeah! I was gonna say maybe they'll crash into each other. Yeah! That's what I'm looking for, baby. Let's go. Get out of here, you. Your car's ugly. Me, I'm built different, better, cleaner, with smoother corners. I am the K truck they told you not to worry about. Alright. No, that stupid median is so shit. This shit is fucking ass. These roads are questionable. They are very non-existent. New York roads are having a lot of problems right now with a bunch of lumps. Both how the road... Both how the road is being made, but also the lumps that it's giving me on a personal level. Is it juiced up kids in baseball? Yeah. True, New York does have them fucked up kids running on the juice. Yo, what up, Green Bucket Guy? Good to see you again. Did you get around to peak tonight? Did you do more peak? Did you peak into more peak? Yeah, no tires, no problem. I mean, it's true. Pod Racing does not have that issue. You just have a hovercraft. So you can also do it. And it's Fraud Racer. If it doesn't even work right, that's a part of the charm. It's Fraud Racer, not Pod Racer. Yeah, now this is Fraud Racing. You need me to do the voices for the game? I got you. My perfect Anakin Sky Runner voice is ready to go whenever you're ready. Oh, there we go. Yeah, me though, I'm tight as fuck. Honestly though, I am. Look at his car. Look at his car. Look at the grimace. Alright. I think I can only use it here and only here, honestly. Oh, my level 2 car was so good previously. Wait a second. Hold on a second. I just realized something. Did I? Hold on, no. Let me go back one. Okay, I guess it's
Choose your car.
Okay, I have power level 2. Okay, I was like, let me make sure I'm power level 2 first and foremost. Make sure I'm not making this race any harder than I need to.
Ready, set, go.
I don't like USA more, but love and both own Cruis'n games. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely the qualitatively better game. It has more to do, it's better organized, there's more content, the driving feels better, the stages are overall better, but there is a certain level of just slightly unpolished energy that USA has compared to World that still makes me love it, and that might just be nostalgia talking in this case here, mind you, but there's just something slightly about it that makes me like smile every time I play the game. It is just a little bit amount of silly, where I feel like this one is a lot more of, it's just a little too polished, and not in a way that makes me feel like I'm truly cruising. If that makes sense. Hey, all right. Before something, there's a 27. Yep, this guy has 41 home runs. Knocks it out of the park. 42 home runs. 42 now. Yeah, that's the fucker who got 42 home runs on me. Knocks it out of the park. 43. What are these kids on? They're like a regulation-sized baseball stadium too. They are knocking that thing out. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. I got you, fam. Don't worry. I'm always looking out for my homie Joe. Both of them. All Joes. All Joes. I love all of y'all. Ah! Which one do I like more? World or USA?
Checkpoint.
I think I'm still liable to say I like World overall more. But this is me splitting the hairs specifically on nostalgia. And that's hard for me to remove because it's a completely new game for me here. But everything about USA, like everything I saw, I'm just like, yeah, everything's coming back to me. I get it now. I remember this game. And it felt like a warm hug. This game, I think, has a little bit of just... It doesn't refine on the technique enough on certain things, like the tight turn thingy. It's like there's just not many areas in this game where this turn is actually useful, it feels like. So it's like, the iterations don't do enough for the game for me. Overarchingly, so that's why it's also a little bit close there, even without the nostalgia in my brain. But I think I overall like World more, and it might be because of the music. That might be the only thing that's pushing it slightly over. It's in my shelf for years. I always thought they were shovelware, and then you come back to it later, and you're like, wait a second. They're just good They're good, well-paced arcade racers. Like the championship mode is a little bit more sweaty, I guess is what word I want to use there. It's a little bit more sweaty. It's a little bit more focused in making you play the game and get something out of it and play it a little bit more specifically, like a lap racing game. But the actual cruising aspect of the World Tour mode is a lot of fun. It's actually really good. Actually, can I use... I just thought about something here. Can I use the level 2 car for Cruis'n World? I can. Okay, does that make it anything easier then? I'm curious now. I'm gonna try it. But they're just very... I think in an era of games that have overcomplicated a lot of stuff to make the best possible game with like the lowest possible resources, it's nice to have a game that's just very straightforwardly saying, I don't know, go race the world, go see the world. And that is the entire energy of the game. No more peak runs tonight? Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. So yeah, I would say, you know, give it a try with a renewed sense of understanding of games and a more mature sense of games. And I think it might surprise you, but at the same time, you could probably like look at it and still be like, yeah, look, it's still, you know, a very aged game. And it might not scratch certain itches, but, you know, I think it's worth experiencing. I didn't want to do that. At least it put me back on the road. So that's worth something. Oh yeah, I don't have a turbo. I tried hitting turbo button. And I would love to know your thoughts as well if you do end up going back to them, Thinny. Because there's just much to think about in these, like, this is the first jump to 3D. And I think a lot of stuff has been done really, really well. So it's kind of fun to kind of live the retrospective of like what 3D looks like now, where it's just like this effortless thing. We're trying to cram 2D back into 3D spaces. And then to play a game that's like, we are barely getting 3D games out here, and we made it run this smooth at the same time, and it's impressive. Yeah, no, fuck! Ah! Ah! Well, the level 2 power level card, power level 2 words are hard. Power level 2 card didn't make that any easier. In fact, it made it harder. Yeah, like the Redwood Tree track still sticks with me to this day. It is such a very memorable track in multiple different ways. From trees getting flattened when you run over them, to being a pretty hard track because your view distance was only so good at the time. When you're younger, the concept of slowing down never occurs to you. And it's a very beautiful stage, honestly. It's early in 64. It looks a little bit rough around the edges and stuff like that, but it's a very eye-catching stage. It still remains in my head, you know, literal decades later. There's more, but I think World has the edge. Yeah, it's like, I think World has the edge, but there's something about the slight unrefinement, but the gusto that you feel from Cruis'n USA compared to the refinement of World, but not pushing it far enough a way that does make it very, very close. And I mean, honestly, my opinion might change on the day of the week. It might change on the day of the week. A Cruis'n stand-up though, that's rough. I try to play some stand-up driving games. They're so hard. Okay, let me try one more race here. But yeah, 3D was strange and scary. People were figuring it out. Some people figured it out much better than others.
Ready, set, go!
But the Cruis'n series got it down, honestly, very fast. They made a 3D racing game without a whole lot. Well, I mean, I guess that's a little bit dishonest. I was gonna say without any blueprints ahead of them, but I mean, realistically, they did have plenty of games that were behind the back and still 3D in arcades. But transferring over to N64 and doing it so well as a first swing at it is pretty damn impressive. Because the game doesn't really chug, and it does have its own issues of crashes lasting a little too long or being a little too volatile, because you can get crashed multiple times over and over and over again. And that part can kind of suck.
Checkpoint!
But they probably did something about that in later games. I just only played USA. So I have no clue as to what that looks like whatsoever. And what they've done. But also, you know, they're also trying to be an arcade game too. And Papa Arcade has to make his money back somehow. Yeah! Take that shit, I'm back in third now, motherfuckers. It's over for y'all. Oh shit, it's over for me. No! No! That would have been cool, though. That would have been very cool. But yeah, they had to figure out how to take your money anyway, so I figured Crashes being very, very punishing is the design of the game, to earn money from every player they possibly could. And it's like, yeah, that makes sense. That checks out for me. That was almost awesome. You missed the one earlier, though. I did do that one that time. I dropped the pun, and then I took number one, and it was sick. Do you happen to be a masochist? Honestly, I'm with Mock on that one. I'm actually with Mock on that one. That is probably my favorite stage in Cruis'n USA. It sticks out the most. It's the most fun. It plays the house special for the first time the entire game. There's something special about this. It's a magical stage because it's kind of a mix between, it's not a fantasy world. It's a place that actually exists, but if you're a suburbanite kid or a city kid, the idea of having a forest that's so big that you have to carve a road through a tree feels unreal when you're young. And I think that sticks with me personally. Was that my record time as well? That was my record time. So the second car does go faster. It's just a matter of, what happens if I quit game? It just goes back to the world? Okay, makes sense. Anyone can from a save game. Yes. And then, okay, it just has all my slots there. That makes sense. Let's go this stage. Oh, shit, it sent me right back into the actual race. Left hit underpass only. You are wild for that one. There you go. Now you have your masochist there, Toxic Adventure. It's Green Biker Guy who wants to do the Chicago underpass level on the left lane only with the oncoming traffic. I do laugh a little bit, though, that every area in this game follows basically the same road rules. Actually, no. Wait. No, actually, this one does change. Never mind.
Checkpoint!
I thought previously it was right was also still going to away from traffic or away from me, but no, maybe I misconstrued or misremembered. But yeah, I do appreciate that they took the note in that case to change the sides of the roads that everyone's driving on. Yeah, less than 15 frames. They're reactable. No, they're wreckable. Don't get them mixed up. Oh, god damn it. I looked up to see where the car was coming in at, and I misconstrued. I misconstrued the information presented in front of me. Because I thought I was in the opposite side of the road. Yeah, take that. Take that statue. It's over for you. The sardine tried its best. It tried its best, but cannot go any further. But that said, yeah, I think I've shown off this game. I mean, I beat it, so yippee! Yippee! I need a yippee sound effect on my soundboard. I gotta call Tiff on that one. Ask her to give that. Japan feels very short. The world feels very short. We conquered the world in like 26 minutes. But that said, thank you all for hanging out, as always. Greatly appreciated. I don't think there's any bonus... Well, not bonus stream. I don't think I'm on... I don't know if I'm on Indestructible Cat stream tomorrow for some Professor Layton. I think he said he had to cancel this week as well. Either way, potentially I'm on another friend stream tomorrow for more Professor Layton. But if not, otherwise I'll be back again on Saturday for some more road tripping action. I think I'm gonna play that Coral Q game, most likely. And that'll just be a good time. But I don't know, with Evil being next week, that would be very fun to do a Desert Bus stream. I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'll be back Saturday morning either way. But I said, thank you all for hanging out. Let me see who's doing some streaming. I'm pretty sure I know who I'm gonna raid off to, but I just need to make sure that, you know, he's actually live. Still? Okay, yeah, he is live. Okay, cool. It's the Joker's birthday today, as we talked about a lot earlier in today's stream, that it's everyone's birthday today, including the Joker, who is doing a birthday stream. So I'm gonna roll out over there and see what he's up to while I close out for the night. I remember being 4-player in my games safe 7th and 8th grade. Going 8th grade into the summer before. Oh, damn, you can play as 4-player? I didn't know that. I thought it was only 2nd. Oh, maybe it's World that's 4 players. I'm like pretty certain that Cruis'n USA is 2-player, and then Cruis'n World is 4-player, I guess, at that point. US is 2, okay, makes sense. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, that said, thank you all for hanging out. Greatly appreciated as always. Much love as always. I'll be back in this Saturday for more Getting in the Car losers, so I hope to see you all then. But until then, take care of yourselves. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Stay cute, as always. And until next time, peace. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you later.